prize. They're picked to finish first in the 2-3A conference this year. Stuttgart Ricebird Marching Band has made their way out onto the stadium.
And the communities we serve, we know your energy is best spent on the things you enjoy. That's why we're helping you save your energy and money with natural gas. And if you already are, keep saving with Summit.
Competitive rates on loans and accounts to keep lender.
The best values. Now Freemeyers has gone a step further.
Of Arkansas go to work every single day on the X's and O's of delivering refrigerators. The Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas. The power
speed that's right for you. And with no contracts, no hidden fees.
A lot of cities claim to be unique, but are they really? Were they the off-season playground for legends like Babe Ruth and Al Capone? Do they sell? Because none of them is Hot Springs, Arkansas. It's different here. Come see why.
Not many things in life are free. All of our patients.
I'm Dr. Holthester. When we say full service, that includes implants, single implants from 6'4" or Allen & Hester Dental in Stuttgart at 673-7181 to set up your appointment today.
Call us today and let our staff brighten your smile and brighten your
pillows using toweling, a chenille embroidery pillow, and more. Visit the French Seam or see their newsletter at FrenchSeam.com to view all the samples and dates. Sign up for fall classes.
Very latest in design engineering, your steel building is engineered and tailored to your exact specifications with the minimum amount of wasted space. Pearson Company specializes in complete turnkey projects. Pearson Company offers complete construction services from beginning to end. For your pre-engineered steel building needs, look to Pearson Company, 209 North Burkle in Stuttgart, where quality and construction go hand in hand.
And we welcome you back to the Freemeyers Best Brands Plus Ricebird pregame show, coming to you tonight from Ned Mosley Stadium on the campus of Stuttgart High School in Stuttgart, Arkansas. Cited tonight's non-conference matchup between the Newport Greyhounds out of class. Birds took the opening kick. Could not keep Star City from answering, but it took you what? Star City wasn't going to be denied. The Newport Greyhounds out of the 2-3A conference. They'll have it at their own 32-yard line, just underway. Ricebirds 2 and out, then throw an interception on their third play from scrimmage. And here come the Hounds to the line. Got a little broken eye formation, quarterbacks in shotgun formation. He's going to keep it over the right side, and the Ricebirds right there. Initial contact, I believe Cameron Harper trips him up. He falls forward for about a yard. Let's give him about a yard and a half on the play. Second down and a long 8 coming up now for the Newport Greyhounds.
Yeah, good job of Cameron that time crashing down on the quarterback, stopping to a short gain.
Shotgun formation. Quarterback takes a snap, looks out to his right, fires, got his man complete at the 40-yard line, sidesteps a defender, sidesteps another one, still on his feet, 45 and out across midfield into Ricebird territory before the Birds converge. Pushing back, but it's going to be enough for the first down of the game for the Greyhounds.
That's going to be about 16 yards on that throw and catch. He made a couple nice moves there, but then several Ricebirds converged on him.
Ball's going to be on the far hash mark. They're actually going to mark forward progress, touching the 50-yard line. So they've got the ball right at midfield. Greyhounds moving from the right to the left, which is from the south to the north, headed toward the concession stand area here at Mosley Stadium in Stuttgart. Just underway, no score. Here come the Hounds to the line. Quarterback moves a running back from the right side to the left, and it's going to hand to him. He cuts over the right side, got some running room. He's going to have a good 10 yards, it looks like, all the way down to the Ricebird 40-yard line, and that's another first down for the Newport Greyhounds.
10 yards over the right side, and as Lynn said, another first down for the Greyhounds.
Slow and methodical is the style of offense. Yep. You know, we heard on Coach Price's coaching show a little bit earlier. He said he watched the film. He said it looked like they had it for the entire quarter.
Yep.
Here come the Hounds to the line. Wide outs on each side. Slot on the right. Single back standing to the left of the quarterback. And a mishandled ball, but the quarterback gets it back, but he's going to be dropped for a loss behind the line of scrimmage. Nice play by the Ricebirds converging on the quarterback. And they're going to mark it for a loss of about 3, and
I thought he lost a little more than that.
I thought he was behind the 45 when he got caught up, went down. But
I did too.
But loss of 3 is going to bring up now 2nd down and 13. Quarterback Braxton back to pass, fires out to the left, and overthrows his intended receiver.
It was 20, is that 20, yeah, 22. That's Karan Lewis. It's kind of hard to see these numbers. They are not very big, and then some of them have them tucked up under their jerseys. Yeah, it's really hard to see them. But 3rd down and long here for the Greyhounds.
Good opportunity for the Ricebird defense to dig in here and see if they can get the Hounds off the field. 8:38 to go in the first quarter. No score. Ricebirds had it 2 plays, threw an interception on the 3rd play. Newport's taken, marched it into Ricebird territory. Back to pass, rolling to his right. Looking. Now he fires, way overthrown. It's going to be picked off in the Ricebirds. Back across the 30, 35, 40, 45 up the sidelines, and out of bounds at the 47-yard line. Ball was overthrown, but the Ricebirds right there to pick it off.
Number 16, and Contavian Daniels was right there.
And the Ricebirds return the favor. And on the exchange of interceptions, the Ricebirds pick up just a little bit of field position.
Yes, they do. The last 2 passes there from Braxton, just a little high, but that time Daniels was right there and had a pretty good return as well, and the Ricebirds all the way up to the 44.
1st down and 10 for the Ricebirds. They've got it on the far hash mark, moving from the left to the right. Ricebirds in all maroon with white trim. White jerseys, black pants, orange numbers, and helmets for the Greyhounds from Newport. Melnichuk takes, hands off, into the line, nothing doing. The Newport Greyhounds smother Cedric Hawkins as he tried to get something going into the line. It's going to be a loss of 1.
Yes, they did. 3 or 4 Greyhounds that time got through the line, and Hawkins couldn't even get started running on that play. Yeah, it's going to be a loss of a yard. 2nd down and 11.
From the Ricebirds' own 43-yard line. 8 minutes to go here in the first quarter. No score. Non-conference matchup between the Ricebirds and the Greyhounds, renewing an old rivalry. 2 wide outs to the right, 1 to the left for the Birds. Melnichuk fakes into the line, going to keep it. Got some running room, turns the corner into Newport Greyhound territory. Going to be a little shy of a 1st down. He's going to pick up 10 yards, though. He needed 11 and picks up 10, and so it's going to bring up now 3rd down and 1 for the Ricebirds. Their first trip into Newport Greyhound territory tonight.
A great gain there on 2nd down and 11, a gain of 10, and the Ricebirds now 3rd and short here as we are at 7:45 left in the first quarter.
A little bit of breeze at the Ricebirds back, kind of cutting across the field. Handoff, Hawkins dancing his way around the left side, powers his way for a 1st down, gets up and signals a 1st down at the Newport 41-yard line. 1st and 10, Ricebirds.
5 yards for Cedric on that carry, and you said it, as he danced his way through the line there. Some heavy traffic, but Cedric picks up 5 in the 1st down.
First down of the night for the Ricebirds. Here they come to the line. 2 wide outs to the right. Single back in the backfield, standing to the left of Melnichuk. And he's going to get the handoff. It's Cedric Hawkins coming to the near side. Now cuts it back against the grain, and I thought he was going to break out of it. But number 7 for the Newport Greyhounds, Tavares Davis, makes a nice, I almost call it an open field tackle when you're talking about bringing Cedric Hawkins down. But it's a gain of 5. 2nd down, 5 coming up. Ball's at the Newport 36-yard line. Ball's on the near hash mark now. Landon Melnichuk's the quarterback. Has Hawkins standing to his left. He takes hands Hawkins into the line. Nothing doing. Nice play in the center of the line by big number 75, Abel Robinson. We talked about him in the pregame. 6'2", 285. The center on their basketball team.
That is one player that would be hard to move out of the post, just as he is hard to move out of that line here on defense. So 3rd down and about 6 for Stuttgart.
From the 37-yard line of the Greyhounds, here come the Birds. Handoff, Hawkins trying to get the corner on the left side, retreats a little bit, retreats back to the 42-yard line, and good speed by the Greyhounds converge and bring him down for a loss, and it's going to bring up now 4th and 11 for the Ricebirds, and here comes Jack Hossman with his leg, and see if he can't punt the Newport Greyhounds back deep. 5:51 to go here Opening quarter, no score.
They had too many Greyhounds out there wide that time. Cedric just had nowhere to run.
Line of scrimmage is the Newport 42-yard line. Jack Hossman will be standing at his own 46-yard line, awaiting the snap. Good snap, puts his foot into it, angles it, and it's going to hit at the 11 and bounce, and it's just going to roll into the end zone. I thought the Ricebirds may have a shot at getting down there and downing it maybe inside the 5, but it goes in the end zone, so the Newport Greyhounds will have it 1st and 10 at their own 20.
They had 2 first downs picked up on their first series. Ricebirds picked up 1 on their second series, so we are here for the Greyhounds' second series of the night. However, much worse field position for them on this one as they're back at their own 20. 5:27 left in the first quarter.
Special word of thanks. Burger King fed the Ricebird football team and cheerleaders this morning. Thanks so much to the Burger King here on 22nd Street in Stuttgart, home of that flame-broiled Whopper. Thanks for feeding the Ricebirds this morning. Here's a handoff into the line for the Newport Greyhounds, and going to get out to the 20. Line of scrimmage is about going to do it. We'll say no gain. Cameron Harper's right there to make initial contact for the Ricebirds.
Yeah, Cameron Harper and big number 62, Nakio Bradley in there as well, drug him down. No gain on that play.
Also want to mention Grand Avenue Methodist Church fed the pregame meal to the players, coaches, and cheerleaders this evening, and we appreciate them so much. Grand Avenue Methodist Church. Back to pass. Quarterback's going to air it out long. He's got his big, tall receiver, but he overthrows it, and there's going to be a penalty marker thrown out at the 46-yard line.
Wow. It's going to be holding on the Ricebirds, but there was a lot of give and take there on that play. I think that's best as a no call. But I'm afraid it's going to be on the Ricebirds.
Now it's going the other way.
Hey, okay. I'll take it then.
Kendrick Hawkins
he did signal that it was a hold.
Yes, he was.
I saw the referee signal hold here, so I was afraid that he was going to call Kendrick.
Now they're marching it off. They carried it all the way back to the line of scrimmage, and now they're marching it back the other way. So they're going to mark it back at the 30-yard line.
So that's going to be a first down.
Yeah, it should be. It's touching the 30-yard line.
Yes,
so that should be a first down. And
maybe it's just an inch shy, I guess. But
I guess that was because
they was on second down. I guess they lost a little bit on first down.
I guess so. Second down and inches for the Greyhounds from their own 30-yard line. And this time, just keeping it over the right side goes the quarterback.
Aiden Rodnett on the tackle, but he's going to have about 3, and that's going to be enough for the first down.
Moves it out to the 33-yard line. 4:39 to go here, opening quarter. No score from Ned Mosley Stadium in Stuttgart. Stuttgart Ricebirds and the Newport Greyhounds. Greyhounds with the ball at their own 33-yard line. Fresh set of downs. Ball's on the far hash mark. They send 2 men from the right side to the left side. Now they're going to take and hand off to the back, standing to the right of the quarterback, and he's going to muscle his way for maybe 2 yards out to the 35. Brent, I think that was
number 3, Young, I believe, again on the carry.
Young, 5'9", 200-pound running back for the Newport Greyhounds.
Second down 8 here, 3:50 to go in a quick-moving first quarter.
It is. Second down and 8. Here come the Greyhounds to the line. Wide outs on each side. Single back standing to the left. Quarterback takes. He rolls. Now he's sending his receiver down, and his receiver catches it at the Ricebird 45-yard line. Kendrick Hawkins in coverage that time, but he laid it just over the outstretched arms of number 1, Isaiah Kendall, and he used his size to advantage on that one and picks up another first down as the Greyhounds move the ball into Ricebird territory again at the Stuttgart 45-yard line.
Yeah, he did a good job of just getting that 1 foot down inbounds and a nice catch. 20 yards.
Breaking the huddle into the line. Send those 2 guys lined up on the left to the right. Pitch out to number 3, penalty marker on the play, and the Ricebirds are going to have this one bottled up for a loss back in Newport Greyhound territory. C.J. Young on the carry again, and it is going to be an illegal shift against Newport. And it's exactly the same play, Brent, except maybe they weren't set.
Yeah, I think so.
That might be the difference on that.
Yeah.
The ball was snapped a little quicker when they moved. Those two players that are lined up look like end and slot on the left side, and they move to end and slot on the right side. Ricebirds are going to decline it, and they're going to take the loss and the down, so it's going to bring up now 2nd down and about 16 from just inside Newport Greyhound territory at the 49-yard line. 3 minutes and 20 seconds to go here in the first quarter. No score from Stuttgart. Nice evening here. Nice breeze. Here come those orange helmets to the line. Ball's on the far hash mark. Going a little double reverse this time, and they're going to have some yardage. Going to get all the lost yardage back from the previous play, plus about 3. Gain of about 9 on the play on that little inside double reverse.
Couldn't see what run. I think there was a different runner that time, but as you said, yeah, he's going to pick up about 9. So
moves the ball to the Stuttgart. Yeah, Stuttgart 42-yard line, Brent. So they've got to get to the 35. So it's going to be 3rd down and 7 coming up for the Greyhounds. 2:34 to go, opening quarter, no score. Hounds in Ricebird territory. And the Hounds break the huddle into the line. Shotgun formation. 2 backs in the backfield, 2 wide outs on each side. Quarterback's just going to keep it. He runs into his own man, slows him down, lets the Ricebirds converge. They're going to bring him down after a gain of about 3 on the play, maybe 4. So Newport's going to be looking now at 4th down, and yeah, they're going to be 4 yards away. It's going to be 4th and 4 coming up for the Greyhounds from the Stuttgart 39-yard line with the clock rolling under 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. No score from Stuttgart.
Let's see what they're going to do. It looked like they may at least line up to go for it. Now they're going to take a timeout.
Timeout, Newport. Let's take a quick 30-second timeout with them. You're listening to Stuttgart Ricebird football on Country 97.3 FM. We're part of the EAB Sports Network.
I'm Rex Nelson. As a native Arkansan, I take pride in our state's natural beauty. And as someone who has been in all 75 counties, I've seen how prevalent litter is across our state. It's time for people to clean up our state for those who live here and to enhance Arkansas's image for those wanting to visit. Let's clean up Arkansas. Visit keeparkansasbeautiful.com to do your part and get involved.
This message brought to you by this station, the Arkansas Broadcasters Association, and the Keep Arkansas Beautiful Commission.
And we welcome you back to Stuttgart Ricebird football, powered by Petrus in Stuttgart. 2 locations for Petrus. You've got Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC on 19th and Main Street. And out across from Max Prairie Wings, you got Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram at Petrus Auto Sales. Petrus in Stuttgart, they got your transportation needs on the Grand Prairie covered. Big 4th down and 4 coming up for the Newport Greyhounds from the Stuttgart 39-yard line. Back to pass, looking, airing it out long, got his man wide open, but he looks over the wrong shoulder, falls incomplete. I don't see any flags on the play, and the Ricebirds will take over on downs.
Well, big stop there by the defense, Lynn, and I think that ball kind of started to flutter, and then they got up in the wind, and I think the wind just kind of blew it back away from the receiver that time, but a big stop by the defense there. The Ricebirds will take over.
They'll have it 1st down and 10 at their own 38-yard line. They're going to mark it at the 39. 1st down and 10 for the Ricebirds here in the first quarter. Birds moving from the left to the right, dressed in their all maroon with white trim. Newport Greyhounds, white jerseys, bright orange helmets, black pants, and orange numbers. Black on the sleeves as well for the Greyhounds. Handoff into the line, start left, cut it back right, running room, cross the 40, 45, and out near 1st down yardage, Cedric Hawkins.
Yeah, he's going to have 9. Well, let's see. I think they're going to take a look at it here.
Say his knee hit back at the 48-yard line.
He is short. But a nice gain on 1st down for Hawkins.
It is. Ball 2 yards shy of the midfield stripe here at Mosley Stadium in Stuttgart. Nice crowd across the way of Newport Greyhound fans. See a lot of orange over there. Landon Melnichuk at quarterback takes a snap. Going to keep it himself and try to stretch out for a first down. He's going to be a little short, I believe, Brent.
Yeah.
He's going to be brought down about the 48. Going to be almost a full yard shy of the first down. 3rd and 1 coming up now for the Birds.
Yep. Ricebirds need to pick up this first down here. Need to get some points on the board here as we wind down under 40 seconds here in the first quarter.
Nice, comfortable breeze here at Mosley Stadium in Stuttgart. Glad to have you joining us tonight for Ricebird football. Wideouts on each side, balls in the center of the field. Melnichuk takes, hands off. Hawkins trying to get the corner on the outside. He does. First down and more into Newport territory. Down to the 45. Move the sticks. 1st and 10, Ricebirds.
That's 7 yards on that carry for Cedric. He's gonna move the sticks, as Lynn said. The Ricebirds keep this drive alive. 19 seconds left in the first quarter.
Clock moving. Quickly to the line. Here come the Birds. Wide outs on each side. Slot on the left. A little movement into the neutral zone. Comes the Greyhounds, and the Ricebirds will pick up a free 5.
There we go. Yeah, nice hard count there by the Ricebirds. And, yeah, a free 5 yards, and we will take that all night.
That'll move the ball down to the Newport 40-yard. No, it won't. They say the Ricebirds drew them off.
I didn't see that.
I don't get that even a little bit.
I did not see that, but somebody saw it.
So, free 5 for the Newport Greyhounds. And 1st and 15 for the Ricebirds. The ball at the midfield stripe. They're going to have to hustle to get this one off. They're not going to do it. That's the end of the first quarter. We got one in the books from Ned Mosley Stadium in Stuttgart. The Stuttgart Ricebirds and the Newport Greyhounds are scoreless. Ricebirds with the ball. 1st and 15 when we start the second quarter of action. After this 1-minute timeout, you're listening to Ricebird football on Country 97.3 FM. We're part of the EAB Sports Network.
Security, safety, what are they worth to you? And most importantly, your family. Connection Insurance Services can help you with your life, health, and Medicare needs. I'm Kelsey Konechny, and we are ready to help you talk insurance. We are here to answer and assist you with all your insurance questions and needs. Call Connection Insurance Services 673-9249 or stop by our offices at 102 West 7th Street in Stuttgart. Connection Insurance Services, family owned and operated.
Hi, I'm Treasurer State Dennis Milligan. I want to talk to you about the Arkansas Brighter Future 529 plan. It's a tool that helps grandparents like me save for their grandchildren's future education. With as little as $10 a month, you can help our next generation and get a state tax deduction.
To learn more about the Arkansas 529 plan, its investments, objectives, risks, and costs, read the official statement at brighterfuturedirect529.com. Paid for by the Arkansas Section 529 Plan Review Committee.
And we welcome you back to second quarter action from Ned Mosley Stadium in Stuttgart. The Stuttgart Ricebirds and the Newport Greyhounds scoreless. Ricebirds on 1st down and 15, handoff to Cedric Hawkins. He's going to be dropped for a 3-yard loss. And the Ricebirds now looking at 2nd down and 18 from their own 47-yard line. Moving from the right to the left here in the second quarter. Firing out. Deontay Clark's got it. He's got running room. He's across midfield, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, and inside the 20-yard line. They call him Sparky, and he gets a big gain for the Ricebirds.
Yeah, big play there for the Ricebirds to pass right down the line, and a nice block on the corner there, and then Sparky turned on the speed, and the Ricebirds are inside the 20.
They've got it 1st down and 10 at the Newport 16-yard line. Ball's on the far hash mark. Birds headed north here in the second quarter of action. On the far hash mark, 3 wide outs to the left. Back to pass. Melnichuk looking, starts right, now looking back left. Now he's going to tuck it and run. He gets to the 15, he gets to the 10 and out of bounds. Pushed out of bounds there by number 2, Kylan Crite for the Newport Greyhounds.
Nice gain, Leon. He's going to have almost 9. You know, hey,
they're going to mark it at the 8-yard line.
Yeah, boy, he just kept stringing that play out long enough, and the Ricebird receiver picked up some good blocks there, and boy, nice gain.
2nd down and 1 from the Newport 8-yard line. Ricebirds have it. They send Clark, along with number 17, Cameron Harper, split wide to the right. Birds moving Kamarion Pickett from one side to the other. Handoff. Hawkins into the line, maybe a yard down to the 6-yard line. So give him 2 yards on the play.
Yeah, he should have the first down, I believe.
That should do it. Yes, it's going to bring up first down, goal to go for the Ricebirds. Actually, the ball looks like between the 6 and the 5-yard line. Ball toward the near hash mark. Here come the Birds as they break the huddle. Deontay Clark split wide right. Cameron Harper split wide left. Cedric Hawkins standing to the left of Melnichuk. Melnichuk fakes to him, keeps it over the left side, using his blockers and into the end zone. Touchdown, Ricebirds. Landon Melnichuk for 6, and the Birds strike first.
Well, you said it there. Used his blockers well, because that D-line for the Greyhounds had been winning the battle tonight for the most part. But, boy, Melnichuk found some blockers around the left side and weaved his way 6 yards into the end zone. And the Ricebirds strike first here tonight on the back of that big 36-yard pass play to Deontay Clark. Jack Hosman on for the PAT.
Hosman for the PAT, as Brent said. Good snap, good hold. The kick is up, and it's good. And the Stuttgart Ricebirds break out on top. They lead the Newport Greyhounds 7-0. Back with more Stuttgart Ricebird football in 30 seconds.
Freemeier's Best Brands Plus has been supporting Ricebirds athletics for 43 years in Stuttgart. We're honored to be a part of the Ricebird tradition. Freemeier's has joined with some of the best brands in America, including Whirlpool, Maytag, KitchenAid, Lazy Boy, and Sealy, to be able to supply our customers with the best values. Now Freemeier's has gone a step further with guaranteed price matching. If you need home furnishings, make sure you check with Freemeier's, 201 South Main in downtown Stuttgart. Best brands, best prices, best people.
And we welcome you back to Mosley Stadium in Stuttgart, where the Stuttgart Ricebirds lead the Newport Greyhounds 7-0. Ricebird football powered by Petrus in Stuttgart. Check out the inventory at both Petrus stores online. PetrusAutosales.com for Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, as well as a great selection of pre-owned. And also check out PetrusGM.com. They also have a good selection listed on there with photographs, pricing, all the information that you need to set up your shopping experience, and it's going to be a good one at Petrus in Stuttgart. Petrus, 2 locations, powering tonight's Ricebird football. Jack Hosman has it teed up for the Ricebirds. Set, he moves up, puts his foot into it, squibs it right down the middle, and it's going to be taken at about the 21-yard line, back across the 30, and out near the 35-yard line, and that's where a whole flock of Ricebirds converge on the return man, and Newport will have it first down and 10 at around their own 35-yard line. We'll see where they set it down when they unpile them.
Good coverage that time by the Ricebirds special team. Cade Coates leading the way there. First on the spot on the Greyhound return man, and they're going to get it at the 36.
Brent, you made a good point when we were in break about the Ricebird offense.
Yeah, you know, Lynn, I think they might have to pass tonight just to open up that run, because the Greyhounds are really keying on Cedric tonight.
No doubt. Here come the Greyhounds, first down and 10 from their own 36-yard line. Handoff into the line, hits the line. Ricebirds chasing him around the corner, and they're going to bring him down. I thought at the line of scrimmage, he's going to get free and get a yard, and that's going to do it. Nice coverage by the Ricebirds, just not giving up that corner.
Yeah, Deontay Clark that time ran him down, used his speed to just spread him out far enough down the field to where several more Ricebirds could get there, and it's going to be a gain of just 1. So good play by the Ricebird defense on first down.
Second down 9 for Newport Greyhounds from their own 37-yard line. 9:30 to go here in the first half. Stuttgart with a 7-0 lead. Newport sends tall number 1, Isaiah Kendall, split to the near side. Quarterback takes, hands off the back in the backfield. Running room, he busts right through the middle. Nice hole opened up, and he's going to have a first down. He's going to pick up about 9.5 yards, and just enough for a first down as they move it out to their own 47-yard line and move the sticks for the Hounds.
Yeah, nice burst that time by Young, right up the middle. 9 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Ricebirds just putting 7 points on the board and have a 7-0 lead.
Newport Greyhounds break the huddle. They send wide outs, 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Single back standing to the right of the quarterback who's in shotgun formation. He takes, he hands, and now going to be a little double reverse coming to the near side. Ricebirds have it well defended. Got to get him on the ground, and they do. What a nice open field tackle by number 5, Carson Konechny.
Boy, you said it, Lynn. One-on-one there. He broke down and made a nice tackle on the running back there. No gain. Well, it's going to be, no gain on the play at all.
It's going to bring up now second down and about 9.5 for the Greyhounds from their own 48-yard line. 8:13 to go. First half, Ricebirds with a 7-0 lead over the Greyhounds. Again, same formation, wide outs on each side. Quarterback takes a snap, starts rolling to his left, looks, fires. He's got his man complete in Ricebird territory, and they bring him down out of bounds at about the 40-yard line, but not before they pick up a first down. Move the sticks for the Hounds into the Ricebird territory.
Yeah, kind of a little sidearm throw that time by Braxton, and he found his top dog out there, Isaiah Kendall. Gain of 12 and the first down.
Ball's touching the Ricebird 40-yard line. Clock rolls under 8 minutes to go here in the first half. Here come the Hounds with those bright orange helmets. Quarterback takes, hands off into the line, a little bit of running room. Ricebirds seal the hole up pretty good, but boy, a lot of power in there for the running back for the Greyhounds. Tough to bring down as he gets down to the Ricebird 34-yard line. Gain of about 6 on the play, Brent.
Yeah, Young again, right up the middle. A gain of 6 there on first down, a nice gain.
Ricebirds with a few holes in their line here the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
His injury bug has kind of thumped the Ricebirds.
Sure has.
But next man steps up.
That's
Here
right.
we go. Second down, a long 4 now for the Greyhounds. Quarterback takes. He's going to keep it this time, and he's going to be brought down for a loss of about a yard. Nice play defensively by Cameron Harper and Cade Coates in there.
And no gain on that play for the quarterback. Third down and 4.
Also Johnny Howard in there, number 27 for the Ricebirds. Third down and 4, as Brent mentioned, coming up from the 34-yard line of the Ricebirds. 6:51 to go here in the first half. Ricebirds with a 7-0 lead. On a nice night for football here on the Grand Prairie. Ball's toward the center of the field. Wide outs on each side. Slot on the right. Single back standing to the left of the quarterback. Hand off to him. Running room. Big hole up the middle. Still on his feet. Breaks one tackle. And Kendall, let's see. I think it's Hawkins on the stop. Yes. Number 8 for the Ricebirds. But not before he gets a first down at the Ricebird 21-yard line. Nice job by the line of the Greyhounds opening up a hole on that right side.
Yeah, pretty big hole there, and a gain of 12 yards. And the Greyhounds are threatening here at the Ricebird 21. First down and 10. 6 minutes left in the second quarter.
Kendrick Hawkins comes up and makes the stop. Here come the Hounds. Ball's on the far hash mark. Quarterback fakes, is going to keep it over the left side, and he's got some running room as he turns the corner. He's inside the Ricebird 15-yard line on the far side of the field.
Looks like he's going to have maybe 8 on 7 or 8, maybe just 7, but still a nice gain on first down for the Greyhounds.
Second down and about 3 coming up. They've got to get to the Ricebird 10-yard line for first down. Ball just touching the 13-yard line with 5:24 to go here in the first half. Newport stays pretty much with the same formation. Going to hand to the back of the backfield, and the Ricebirds are right there. What a nice job by the Ricebirds. Center of that line converging.
Cade Coates, Lynn, I believe, was the first one through there that time. He came through from his linebacker spot. Nobody touched him, and boy, he really met that running back in the backfield. Loss of about 2 on the play, so a big play there on second down.
It is. Instead of second down and 3 now, it's third and almost, it is 3rd and 6 now. To the line come the Hounds. Back to pass, firing and overthrows intended receiver. Covered pretty nicely out there by the Ricebirds. Intended receiver was number 2, Kylan Crite. Defending for the Ricebirds, number 16, Contavian Daniels.
Yeah, that's the third pass that Braxton has thrown kind of high there, but Daniels was right there, Lynn. He was going to put a lick on him if he caught it, but yeah, just a little high there. It's going to make a 4th down and 5. Another big 4th down for the Greyhounds here in the first half.
In the Ricebird red zone this time.
You got to watch that number 1 on the fade pattern up top.
Quarterback takes a snap, looking his way, firing it toward the corner of the end zone. A lot of contact.
Yep.
There's the flags.
Yep.
And it's going to be a first down for the Newport Greyhounds after the penalties marked off. They got their feet tangled up over there, and you're going to get that pass interference called just about every time.
No question about it. They were just going to try to throw that fade up to him. They're a 6'6" receiver. But, yeah, as you said, they got their feet tangled up, and he went down, and that's going to be a flag. So it's going to be a first down for the Greyhounds. 3rd penalty tonight for the Ricebirds, and this one is a costly one.
It's going to be first down and goal to go for Newport from the Stuttgart 8-yard line. Ball's on the far hash mark. The Hounds moving from the north to the south. They're headed towards Lenox here at Mosley Stadium. Quarterback shotgun formation, takes a snap. He's just going to keep it himself, and the Ricebirds going to bring him down at about the 6-yard line. He falls forward to the 5. Let's see what they give him. I think they're going to say the 6-yard line. So gain of 2 on the play. That Ricebird defensive line, boy, made a nice penetration.
Yes, they did. 2nd down and goal from the 6 for 4:10 left. Clock rolling here in the second quarter. Ricebird defense will love to hold the Greyhounds out here.
Ricebirds with a 7-0 lead. Greyhounds knocking on the Ricebirds' door as rain begins to fall here at Mosley Stadium. Handoff into the line, running room, touchdown, Newport on the carry. I believe that's number 3. Not sure he was touched. Brent?
No, I don't think he was. A nice hole opened up and a 6-yard touchdown run by Young, and the Greyhounds are a PAT away from tying the score.
And rain begins to fall here at Mosley Stadium, catching a lot of people off guard. Rain was not predicted.
And they're going to go for 2.
They are. Quarterback takes, he's going to roll back. He rolled to his right and then fire back to his left, and he underthrows the intended receiver who was wide open, and they don't catch it, and the Ricebirds hold on to the lead. Ricebirds up 7-6, 3:51 to go in the first half. Back with more Stuttgart Ricebird football in 30 seconds.
At River Valley Tractor, summer means savings with our exclusive Kubota L-Series tractor package. Right now, you can take home a Kubota L2501 DT with loader and Land Pride rotary cutter for just $22,899, or payments as low as $316 a month. We're lucky to call the natural state our backyard with 7 River Valley Tractor locations, which means we're right in your backyard too. Stop by to learn more. Now through September 30th, 2022. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for more information.
And we welcome you back to Stuttgart Ricebird football, powered by Petrus in Stuttgart. Hey, don't forget that either one of the Petrus locations, it's a great source for tires or alignment, regardless of the year, make, model of your vehicle. Go to Petrus. They can certainly take care of you with alignments. They'll pick out the tires that you need, and you'll get a great deal at either one of the locations. Petrus, 19th and Main in Stuttgart, or out across from Max Prairie Wings, 2350 Highway 63 North. That's Petrus. They got your transportation needs on the Grand Prairie covered. Newport scores to pull within a point. Then they botched their 2-point conversion attempt.
Yeah.
Best way I know how to put it, the flow of the play rolled to the right, and he turned back to his left, and he had a receiver all alone in the end zone.
He sure did.
He just underthrew him, couldn't get it to him. And I thought for all the world the Ricebirds were fixing to trail.
Yeah.
But as it is, they lead 7-6. Now following the kick, short kick, it's going to be fielded by the Ricebirds. They cover it up at the 38-yard line. And that's where they'll have it. First down and 10. Ball's in the center of the field. Light rain falling here at Mosley Stadium. 2 wide outs to the right, 1 to the left. Melnichuk fakes into the line. It's going to keep it himself. Trying to turn the corner. May have a yard on the far side, and that's about going to do it.
Yeah, not much there for Melnichuk around the right side. I'm we'll call it no gain on the play. We're at 3:33 left here in the second quarter. Let's see what the Ricebirds can do here. It's probably going to take a big play to get them down the field here. Not that much time left here in the second quarter, but boy, we would love for them to get a score here.
It down. I kind of think that was going to be a handoff to Hawkins.
Yes, it was.
And fortunately, no fumble on the play. The ball was maybe a little bit high, but also I'm guessing a little slick too.
Yeah, I think so. Melnichuk did a good job not to let it go through his hands that time as he kind of bobbled it. So it's going to be a loss of about 2 on the play. 2 minutes even to go here in the first half.
Birds to the line. Ball's toward the center of the field. Birds here again moving to the north from the right to the left on your radio dial. Melnichuk, quarterback, takes. This time hands off Hawkins. Hawkins starts right. Then he just kind of cuts it right back up in the middle of the line. And holy cow, he comes blowing out the other side.
Didn't he?
All wadded up with a Newport Greyhound. And they just rolled out across the 45. They're going to say his knee hit at the 45. But what a nice gain. What looked like was going to be very minimal, Brent.
Right, yeah, he ends up picking up 7 after what it looked like might have been about 3 that time. He popped out of the pile with the Greyhound on his back.
Here come the Birds on 3rd down and 4 from the Newport 45. Melnichuk's going to keep it himself around the left side, and he's going to get about the 45. Now we've got a penalty marker coming in behind the play. It's going to be a hold against the Ricebirds, and this will set up a – well,
I don't think they'll take it.
If they don't take it, it's going to be 4th down and 5.
I don't think they'll – well, maybe they are going to take it.
And if they do take it, that is a break for the Ricebirds.
Yeah. You know, unless they think that the Ricebirds were going to go for it there on 4th and 4, which I don't know if they would have or not. Probably not, but they're thinking about it.
And I think we're going to maybe – well, we're not going to wait till the clock runs down because
the clock is
stopped as the play went out of bounds.
They are going to decline it.
Now Coach Price will make his decision. He is standing on the sideline with Melnichuk.
Well, I believe we'll probably try the hard count and then maybe take a timeout here.
Yeah, I think you're probably right, Brent, and that will be a good call here. 4th down and 4 from the Newport 45. Melnichuk, no, they're going to run the play. Takes a snap, back, looking, center opens up. He's got running room. He's got a 1st down and more. 35-30, 25-20, 15, 10, 5. Put it on the scoreboard. Melnichuk takes it the distance, and the Ricebirds stretch their lead.
No flags on the field, and what a huge play there. 4th down and 5 as Melnichuk drops back, looks downfield, didn't see anything, and took it straight up the middle, picked up some good blocks, and boy, what a huge play for the Ricebirds there. A 45-yard touchdown run with 38 seconds left in the second quarter.
Wow, Landon Melnichuk just showed good strength and good presence on the field as well. Now set for the extra point is Jack Hossman. Snap, hold, kick, good. And the Stuttgart Ricebirds lead the Newport Greyhounds 14-6. Back with more Stuttgart Ricebird football in 30 seconds.
Atlantis Coin Laundry in Stuttgart and Southern Starch of Dumas have partnered to provide dry at Atlantis at 14th and Main in Stuttgart by noon Wednesday and pick up the following Thursday. Turnaround is 1 week. Go to southernstarch.com to see pricing and to set up a dry cleaning charge account. Atlantis will continue their wash, dry, and fold service Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Learn more about dry cleaning services by visiting southernstarch.com.
And we welcome you back to Stuttgart Ricebird football, powered by Petrus in Stuttgart. Don't forget, 2 locations, 19th and Main in downtown Stuttgart, and also out across from Max Prairie Wings. That's Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. And down on 19th and Main is Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC. See them for all your transportation needs. That's Petrus powering tonight's Ricebird football. Landon Melnichuk's 45-yard touchdown scamper gives the Ricebirds a 14-6 lead. Haasman kicks off to number 1, Isaiah Kendall. He feels it, and he's going to bring it back across the 30, maybe 35-yard line, and that's going to do it.
It looks like the rain is almost stopped here. It's very, very light now.
Just a very, very, as Brent mentioned, very light sprinkle we can feel, and what little breeze is blowing right into the press box here at Mosley Stadium in Stuttgart. Flag not stretched out quite like it was earlier. Still a nice crowd in the stands, and a lot of the students beginning to come back into the stands here as well. 28 seconds to go in the first half. Back to pass, and the Ricebirds sack the quarterback. Who else? Cameron Harper on the sack.
Cameron Harper came through unblocked that time and drug down Braxton as he was looking downfield. It's going to be a loss of about 7 or 8 on the play. Second down, 17.
And a stoppage of the clock. And I think that's a
Ricebird timeout.
Bird timeout?
Yes, it is, Lynn. They're going to try to get the ball back
All
here,
right.
I guess.
I'll tell you what. Let's take a quick 30-second timeout with them. You're listening to Stuttgart Ricebird football on Country 97.3 FM. We're part of the EAB Sports Network.
Arkansas Delta Byways is linked by 2 national scenic byways, Crowley's Ridge Parkway and Arkansas section of the Great River Road. You can use these routes as primary arteries through the Arkansas Delta, following loops and spurs to venture even further off the beaten path. Add to your adventure by focusing on specific themes to make new discoveries. Check out our new website at deltabyways.com to plan your trip today.
This ad paid with state and regional funds.
Welcome back to Mosley Stadium in Stuttgart. Lynn Keller sitting alongside Brent Whitman. Glad to have you join us for Ricebird football. 24 seconds to go in the first half. Stuttgart just sacked the Newport quarterback. Second down and 17 coming up. They're going to hand off right in the line. Ricebird's going to throw him for another loss. And
Nikhil Bradley, Lynn, in there that time as he drug down the running back. It's going to be a loss of a yard, and the Ricebirds take another time out.
And let's hear from another Ricebird sponsor. We're back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Ricebird football on Country 97.3 FM.
Are you tired of unreliable internet service? Are you constantly running over your data plan? You can't get service where you live? With TechStream high-speed internet, you'll get consistent high speeds and low latency that doesn't stop at city limits. TechStream high-speed internet is perfect for homes, small and large businesses, farmers, and hunting clubs. Stream every football game this fall with no interruptions. Servicing Arkansas, Lone Oak, Prairie, Jefferson, and Lincoln counties. TechStream is your locally owned and operated high-speed internet solution. Call toll-free at 866-268-0101 or visit TechStream.net.
And we welcome you back to Ned Mosley Stadium in Stuttgart one more time with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Ricebirds used their second timeout as the Newport Greyhounds now are faced with third down and about 17 to 18 yards to go. They've got it back at their own 27, 28-yard line. Ricebirds would love to get their hands on it one more time, or at least force them into a punting attempt.
Right. You're right. Yep.
Here come the Newport Greyhounds to the line from the sideline. 2 wide outs to the left. Quarterback's in shotgun formation. He takes, he fakes, and to the first back and hands to the second guy. He's going to have a little bit of running room. Is he going to be out?
It's close to the first down.
Wow. First down.
He's got it.
He does have. They're going to say he's forward progress out to the 46-yard line. So with 10 seconds to go, Newport's got time for 1, maybe 2 plays. Newport has got 1 timeout.
I think they called one right there just to stop the clock.
Newport now like to try to make something happen before the half. We'll keep it right here. A couple of things I want to say here. I want to thank Little Caesars Pizza, Brent, for providing pizza for the press box crew here. I know there's a lot of visiting media from up in Jackson County that are here tonight, and I know they appreciate so much having that hot, fresh Little Caesars Pizza. Of course, here in Stuttgart, they're located on 22nd Street. Came by there on the way to the stadium this evening, and boy, they were lined up in the drive-thru. Everybody getting their pizza and getting all ready for Ricebird football here tonight. And I tell you, I guarantee you'll have hot and fresh pizza if you pick it up at Little Caesars. We like to order it on the app. They give you that code. You can go in. You can either drive through and pick it up, or if there's a line, I go inside and get it in that portal that they have there, Little Caesars portal. Put your code in there, pick your hot pizza up, and you're ready and off for a great, great meal. Little Caesars Pizza, we appreciate them so much for providing hospitality for Ricebird football home games. Back to pass, airing it out long. It's a jump ball, and it's going to go incomplete. 5 Ricebird defenders, 6 back there with 1 receiver for the Newport Greyhounds. Second down and 10. Time for one more play. 4 seconds to go here in the first half. Ricebirds with a 14-6 lead over the Newport Greyhounds.
Kylan Crite was the only Greyhound in the area, and as you said, 5 or 6 Ricebirds there. So they have time for one more play, one more Hail Mary attempt here.
Big number 1 spread out to the right side, Isaiah Kendall.
They're going to run it.
Hand it right into the line and turning the corner and getting into Ricebird territory along sidelines.
Got to get him down there.
They're finally going to corral him and push him out of bounds, and the time has expired, and that's it. I don't see any flags, so that is the end of the first half of action with your score. The Stuttgart Ricebirds 14, the Newport Greyhounds 6. We're getting set now for the Southern Bancorp halftime show. We'll have the Ricebird marching band. I think we will. They're lined up in the end zone down there. I think the rain has held off enough here where they're going to perform, and the cheerleaders will perform with them as well. We'll have that. We'll try to get some scores from around the area. We'll have all that and more for you coming up again on the Southern Bancorp halftime show from Ned Mosley Stadium in Stuttgart. We're back in 5 minutes.
Nearly every store in downtown Stuttgart is full of unique and vibrant shops, making this an exciting time to visit and do business with local proprietors. Reduce your carbon footprint, support your local economy, and help create local jobs by keeping your dollars in town. When you shop local, for every $100 spent, roughly $70 of it is returned to local activity. By supporting local business, you're helping local nonprofits, our schools, and our city's infrastructure, creating the identity of our community. And because great customer service is everything to our shop owners, you're ensured not just shorter lines when you shop local, but a better personal experience. This is Kim Bethay with Coker-Hampton Drug Company and Gift Shop, thanking you for your support. Whether you shop us today or our neighbors, please make sure you are shopping in Stuttgart or the local businesses in your own city. Help breathe life into local communities by supporting local business.
Like you, Stedman's Ace Hardware is passionate about their community. They support the Lions Club, Fight Like a Kid, and numerous other organizations, including youth, high school, and adult sports programs. Whether helping their neighbors or helping their customers, Stedman's Ace Hardware truly is the helpful place. Shop Weber Grills, Blackstone Griddles, Trigger Pellet Grills and Pellets, and more, and get all the help you need at Stedman's Ace Hardware, 110 South College in downtown Stuttgart. Stedman's Ace Hardware, the helpful place.
$20 an hour. You heard that right. Lennox Industries' state-of-the-art air-conditioned factory in Stuttgart, Arkansas is now offering $20 an hour starting pay, in addition to no mandatory weekend work, making it a great place to start a new and exciting career. We invite you to become a member of the strongest commercial HVAC manufacturing facility in the world. If you have manufacturing experience, a strong work record with good attendance, and are looking for a place to establish a long-term career where you can grow, then Lennox Industries in Stuttgart wants you. Lennox offers the best combination of pay and overall benefits package in the industry and has been operating in Stuttgart since 1974. If you are ready to kickstart your career and join an industry-leading company in HVAC, then visit LennoxInternational.com/careers or text MyCoolJobs to 97211.
Simmons Bank, nominated by Forbes magazine as a top U.S. bank, takes great pride in investing in our friends and neighbors. For more than 100 years, we've worked to make our customers' dreams come true, earning trust with convenient and reliable financial tools, checking and savings accounts, home and consumer loans, small business loans, and low-rate credit cards. Wherever you are on your financial journey, we're there with you every step of the way. Simmons Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender, subject to credit approval.
Flu shots are available now at Urgent Care of Stuttgart for ages 6 months and up. No appointment is necessary. Simply walk in. Most major insurance providers are accepted, and you can call ahead to 672-0911 to find out if you're covered. Supplies are limited. Get your flu shot today at Urgent Care of Stuttgart. And if you start to experience a sudden onset fever, chills, aches, tiredness, a sore throat, or dry cough, visit Urgent Care for treatment without a wait. Open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Urgent Care of Stuttgart at 22nd and Park Avenue. Get sick, get seen today.
Freemeier's Best Brands Plus has been supporting Ricebirds athletics for 43 years in Stuttgart. We're honored to be a part of the Ricebird tradition. Freemeier's has joined with some of the best brands in America, including Whirlpool, Maytag, KitchenAid, Lazy Boy, and Sealy, to be able to supply our customers with the best values. Now Freemeier's has gone a step further with guaranteed price matching. If you need home furnishings, make sure you check with Freemeier's, 201 South Main in downtown Stuttgart. Best brands, best prices, best people.
When you're looking to sell your house or find a new home, you want a name you can trust. Sandra Brothers at Brothers Realty in Stuttgart is an Arkansas County native dedicated to providing the finest real estate sales and service available. Brothers Realty guarantees you the personal and professional care you need when making such important decisions. You can trust Brothers Realty to have your best interest at heart. Call Sandra Brothers at 870-659-4218. Visit brothers-realty.com or browse listings at Brothers Realty on Facebook and Instagram.
Joe Klein here for Bet Saracen, Arkansas's favorite sports betting app.
You bet it is, Joe, and football is in the air, which means Bet Saracen has everything you're looking for and more right there on your cell phone.
Now everyone can get in the game and follow your favorite team.
And that's right on the money. If putting down a little wager makes your favorite game a little more exciting, we'll go to the app stores and download Bet Saracen. We even got a demo video to show you how to play.
Or find it at betsaracen.com.
And we welcome you to the Southern Bancorp halftime show here from Ned Mosley Stadium on the campus of Stuttgart High School in Stuttgart, Arkansas. I'm Lynn Keller, sitting alongside my good friend and broadcast partner Brent Whitman, and we're glad to have you joining us tonight for Stuttgart Ricebird football. Ricebirds lead the Newport Greyhounds by a score of 14-6 here at the half. And right now, the Stuttgart Ricebird Marching Band is performing on the field along with the Stuttgart Ricebird cheerleaders. Boy, they're sounding great as well. We had to close the window of our press box location here because the rain was blowing in, but the rain has eased up a little bit here, and the band is out there performing and sounding great. Brent, I heard a little Thriller out there a few minutes ago.
That's right, getting a little preparation in for Halloween there about 6 weeks down the road.
It is, and of course I know they're getting their money's worth on their Halloween entertainment there, and as you and I were talking briefly off the air, that already seeing some signs of Halloween popping up around Stuttgart here. As some folks, of course there's a lot of folks love Halloween and all the decorating and everything that goes with it, and already starting to see that. And of course Ricebird Band out here with a little Michael Jackson's Thriller to kind of get everybody in the old decorating mood here. They sound great as well as they continue to perform out here at the half. Cheerleaders lined up in front of them, and I want to mention who the Ricebird cheerleaders are, and then we'll mention the band members here in just a second. Your captains for the Ricebird varsity cheerleaders for 2022 and 2023, Connolly Coker is your senior captain and J.C. Houghton is your junior captain. Seniors are Gracie Herring, Caroline Hoskin, Leighton Koenig, and Blakely Stovison. Your juniors are Madison Brady, Kennedy Brewer, Sidney Crawford, Lita Hing, Devin Mack, Addison McCrae, Lauren Robbins, and Winnie White. And your sophomores are Anna Kate Bullock, Dawson Freemeier, Molly Maynard, and Emily McKinney. And, of course, their coach is Miss Laura Serrani. And let's take a look and see who our band members are as well. Quite a list of them here as the numbers have grown this year. And we'll start with our ninth graders: Riley Carr, Brody Collins, Heather Evans, Mackenzie Griffin, Desiree Harrison, Gwen Hogan, Caitlin James, Kaylin Lindsay, Kaylee Logsdon, and Callie McCurley. Jeremiah O'Neill, Journey O'Neill, Scalaire Orega, Christiana Owens, Samuel Patton, Stephanie Riviera, Jasmine Shelton, Jalen Shelton, Kaylee Smith, Jacob Warren, Baylor Watson, Ariana White. Our 10th graders are Aiden Atkins, Reagan Burkle, Deanna Bubarella, Persia Campbell, Braden Cook, Zakiah Jeans, Elena Hobson, Danielle Mason, Claire McIntyre, Angel Moreno, Serenity Racy, Elliot Serrano, and Shantiana Terry. And the 11th graders are TJ Beard, Kiki Caldwell, McLean Durden, Bailey Duncan, Sky Fitzpatrick, Kinsey Gibson, Jadacia McMillan, Madden Ramirez, Jonathan Roberts, Narcisco Trulio, and Ashlyn Warwick. And our 4 seniors are Eric Beals, Jeff Henson, Parker Millard, and Carrington Thompson. Of course, they're under the direction of Mr. Kevin Sherman, Miss Shannon Hudgens. And I noticed this week Miss Shannon Hudgens' daughter Destiny had a birthday. Happy birthday to you, Destiny. Seems like it was just yesterday you were out here in the band. And a happy birthday to you. The Stuttgart Ricebird marching band has made their way off the field now, but the Ricebird cheerleaders are out there, and they're going to perform. And again, Brent mentioned a little bit earlier when it was peppering down pretty good, and it actually still is. They're out there uncovered. You know,
yeah.
Usually they're prepared for weather and have those clear raincoats, but
but you know, I wouldn't have been ready for the rain either tonight. I didn't think there was any chance of it tonight, and you know until I got here in town and then saw the dark clouds. So they probably weren't ready for them either tonight. And although I do see quite a few umbrellas here on the home side, so some fans saw it coming.
Well, and a lot of them I think went out to the car as well. I noticed a lot of the Newport fans across the way all of a sudden disappeared, and then some of them showed back up as well. So they traveled prepared, but they just didn't think we were going to have it here in the stadium tonight. It's the halftime show sponsored by Southern Bancorp. Economic opportunity means different things to different people. For some, it's starting a dream business or buying a new home, while others might need to start with credit counseling, financial education, or maybe just a simple checking account. Whatever your needs, from banking to borrowing or simple lending or simple learning, Southern Bancorp has you covered. And, of course, on the Grand Prairie here, 2 very convenient locations here in Stuttgart on 620 East 22nd Street. Easy phone number to remember in Stuttgart here as well, 673-4567. That's an easy number to remember, 673-4567 for Southern Bancorp here in Stuttgart. And for our friends in DeWitt, 220 West Cross, the number down there is 946-3551. Southern Bancorp, sponsor of our halftime show. Brent, let's take a look at the stats from the first half of tonight's game. Ricebirds got the big stat, and that's the lead on the scoreboard, 14-6.
Absolutely correct, Lynn. For the Newport Greyhounds, C.J. Young, 12 carries, 57 yards, and a touchdown. Number 22, Karan Lewis, 3 for 26. Dylan Braxton, the quarterback, 8 carries for a total of 6 yards. Dylan Braxton passing 3 out of 8 for 48 yards and 1 interception. Isaiah Kendall leads the way with 2 catches for 32. That's 89 on the ground, 48 through the air, 137 total yards for the Greyhounds. For the Ricebirds, Cedric Hawkins been bottled up so far for most of the night, Lynn. 11 carries, 32 yards. Landon Melanchuk has 8 carries for 58 yards, and both Ricebird touchdowns on the ground. Through the air, Melchuk is 1 out of 2 for 36 yards and 1 INT. 90 yards on the ground, 36 through the air, 126.
and that means they come to.
Nothing yet. I just saw some standard 4A scores, but nothing from our area. It's kind of a light game night tonight. You know, a lot of teams have buys, but I will continue to check on that and see if I can get some scores. But as you said, Lynn, the weather is playing just a little bit of havoc with the Wi-Fi tonight, so I can't quite come up with anything. But I will keep working on it.
All right. Well, I appreciate it. And AccuBrent has been keeping us apprised of the weather here as well.
Yep.
So
yeah, with that line of storms moving from the east to west tonight, which is really
that's goofy.
really strange. But it looks like it's about to move through here, so maybe the rain will let up here for the second half.
All right, Ricebirds are huddling up on the side, and they're making their way out. It's the kick team for the Stuttgart Ricebirds, led out there by number 7, Jack Hossman. Jack's got some relatives listening from way off. I saw on Facebook a post on Jessica Hossman, Jack's mom's post, that some folks are going to be watching, I think, from down in South Louisiana, and great to have everybody joining us here for Ricebird football tonight. Ricebirds all set to kick here to start the second half of action. Stuttgart leads Newport 14-6. Waiting on the whistle from the official to signal the ball ready for play. Still waiting on it.
Yeah.
And there it is. And Jack is ready to move up. He does. He puts his foot into it. It's going to be end over end. Long kick. It's going to hit at the 4 and into the end zone. Great, effective kick. Jack Hossman, what a weapon he is for the Ricebirds.
No doubt. Keep the ball away from those speedy Greyhound return men and put them back at the 20 there.
How are you? Good. Oh, it's so good to see you.
Fantastic kickoff from Hossman, and the Greyhounds will take over here at their own 20-yard line. And Lynn, Randy Deaton told me here before the game, the line judge on the near side here is long ago Razorback running back James Rouse.
Really?
Yeah, out of Little Rock Parkview.
Yeah, cool. 1st and 10 for the Newport Greyhounds. Ball's in the center of the field, their own 20-yard line. Take, handoff to the back in the backfield, and he's going to get into the line and maybe push the pile forward for 2 yards. It looks like out to the 22-yard line. Brent, I can't catch the number through the rain here, but
I think that might have been, well, yeah, I can't tell either. I think I'm going to try to pop back open the window. I think the rain is pretty much slacked up here. I see a lot of the umbrellas now going down and a lot of fans coming back into the stands. Yeah, gain of 2 on first down.
Second down, 8 for the Greyhounds, moving from the left to the right here as we start the third quarter of action. Quarterback fakes to the line, and now he's going to rear back and throw it, and nice coverage. Intended receiver was number 1, Isaiah Kendall. Good coverage out there by Kendrick Hawkins for the Ricebirds.
Just it was. Hawkins in coverage. He did not go for the fake. Stayed with Kendall. Braxton on the rollout could not get it down the field to Kendall. So third down and long here quickly for the Greyhounds, and a big play for the Ricebird defense.
Ricebirds in all maroon, their home uniforms, new Adidas uniforms this year with some really cool stripes on the sleeves. Their helmets have the Flying Bird logo on the left side, their jersey number on the right side, a white stripe down the middle, white numbers and trim on their uniforms. The Newport Greyhounds, white jerseys with bright orange helmets, black pants, orange socks, and there's a whistle before the snap. Timeout, Newport. Coach didn't like something that he saw, so he's going to take a quick timeout. Let's take a quick 30-second timeout with them. You're listening to Stuttgart Ricebird football on Country 97.3 FM. We're part of the EAB Sports Network.
Blue Seal Petroleum's pre-buy program allows customers to save money and avoid the unpredictability of winter propane price fluctuations. Blue Seal's pre-buy price is the capped maximum price you'll pay during the contract period for the gallons purchased and is being offered now through the end of September. Because safety is Blue Seal's #1 priority, their propane technician, Robert Henderson, will also perform your state-required leak test and other safety checks. Call now through September 30th to reserve your propane through Blue Seal's pre-buy program. Blue Seal in DeWitt at 870-946-2281 and in Stuttgart at 870-673-3126.
Welcome back to Stuttgart Ricebird football, powered by Petrus in Stuttgart. 2 locations, 19th and Main in Stuttgart for Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, and out across from Max Prairie Wings for Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. That's Petrus Auto Sales. Petrus, They got your transportation needs covered. Handoff over the left side, running room as he crosses the 40, midfield. Ricebird territory may be gone. Don't think the Birds are going to catch him. Touchdown, Newport.
It looked like a couple of Ricebirds were maybe in a position to get a hand on him and bring him down, but he ran right by everybody in the big play on 3rd down and 8 as they go 78 yards for the touchdown. Wow, what a big play there, Lynn, when it looked like the Ricebirds may be able to hold them to a 3 and out, and they go 78 for the score.
Christopher Young on the carry. And they'll go for 2 to see if they can tie it up. The Ricebirds lead 14-12 with a 2-point conversion pending. Ricebird defense digs in. Greyhound quarterback's going to keep it himself over the right side. Stretches out, and he's in. 2-point conversion is good. We're tied at 14. The Stuttgart Ricebirds and the Newport Greyhounds. We got a new one. 11:07 to go in the 3rd quarter. We're back in 30 seconds.
Petrus Auto Group is a proud supporter of the Stuttgart Ricebirds. This fall, while heading out to the game, arrive in style in a new truck or SUV from Petrus. Wanting a 2023? Then now's the time to stop in and place your custom order on your new vehicle. With 2 locations in Stuttgart, Petrus Auto Sales and Petrus Chevrolet Buick GMC. We're proud to be your Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet Buick, and GMC dealer on the Grand Prairie.
And we welcome you back to Ned Mosley Stadium in Stuttgart, where the Newport Greyhounds have just tied the Stuttgart Ricebirds at 14 with 11:07 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Glad to have you joining us for Ricebird football. We understand we have live stream feed issues with the YouTube channel here tonight. We apologize for that. We are diligently working on that.
I think it's back, Lynn.
Is it?
Yeah,
Okay.
I believe it's back now.
Newport kicks off. It's going to be taken by the Ricebirds at the 29. Cameron Harper gets across the 30, 35, 40, and out of bounds. Nice job, Cameron Harper.
Yes, it was. Yeah, because Newport have been doing a good job of kind of kicking it there right in no man's land to stop that Ricebird return. But Cameron Harper gets up there and has a nice return down to the 47-yard line. So good field position for the Ricebird, Lynn. And, hey, how about that timeout there by Coach Reardon? He called that and dialed up a big one, didn't he?
He dialed up 6, and then they turn around and tack on the 2-point conversion. We got a new ball game, 14 apiece between the Ricebirds and the Greyhounds. You know how important they say that first possession of the 3rd quarter is.
Yep.
Well, Newport capitalized on theirs. Let's see what the Ricebirds can do with their first possession here of the 3rd quarter. Landon Melnichuk's at quarterback. Ricebirds have it at their own 47-yard line. He takes a snap, rolls to his right. He's looking. He fires into heavy traffic and incomplete on the far sideline.
Yeah, there were a couple Ricebirds over there. Daniels,
I think,
was over
Kendrick
there.
Hawkins was over there
I think
as
so.
well.
Yeah, Melnichuk tried to keep the play alive as long as he could, but couldn't find anybody open. 2nd down 10.
From the Ricebird 47-yard line, Birds here in the 3rd quarter moving from the right to the left, which is the south to the north, headed toward the concession stand for those familiar with Mosley Stadium here in Stuttgart. Man in motion from the right to left, back to pass, now being chased out of the pocket, and it's a big collision, and down goes Melnichuk at about the 46-yard line. It's going to bring up now quickly 3rd and 11 for the Ricebirds.
Loss of 1 on that play as the pocket collapsed on Landon.
Birds are going to send 3 wideouts to the right. Clark, Kendrick Hawkins. Back to pass. Melnichuk just takes it. He dumps it off. Cedric Hawkins dancing around. 45, trying to get out close to midfield. Not going to have much. About 3, maybe 4 yards. Brent's going to get out to the Ricebird 49. And quickly the Birds are looking now at 4th down and about 8.
Yeah, not much going at all for the Ricebirds on their first possession here to start the 2nd half. As Lynn mentioned, only about a gain of 3 on that play. So it's going to be up to the defense here to put the clamps on the Greyhounds.
Jack Hossman is back to punt, standing at his own 39-yard line. Back deep to receive is number 1, Isaiah Kendall. He's standing back at his own 12. High kick, and it's going to hit at about the 17 and take a little sideways divot. Ricebirds are going to go down it at about the 13-yard line of the Newport Greyhounds, and that's where the Hounds will have their second possession of the second half, and they've tied this one up at 14.
That big stop there for the Greyhounds starting the third quarter. Ricebirds go 3 and out, unable to get anything going, and this Ricebird defense is back out on the field now. Need to come up with a stop or maybe even a turnover down here would be nice.
Absolutely. Looks like the rain has eased up here at Mosley Stadium. And the breeze has really eased off as well. Here come the Newport Greyhounds to the line. Ball's on the far hash mark. Quarterback takes, hands off, and breaks a tackle in the backfield and up the middle, and he may be gone again. Midfield, 40.
No, he's going to get ran down this time,
He is going to get run down this time. Inside the 10 at the 5-yard line. What speed.
Yeah, Lynn, he broke a tackle in the backfield and then turned it on, and Kendrick Hawkins ran him down, but not before he got to the 5-yard line, and the Greyhounds are knocking on the door again.
They've got it first and goal at the Stuttgart 5 with 9:20 to go here in the third quarter, looking for their first lead of the ball game. They've got it in the Ricebird red zone. Ricebirds back on their heels, need to dig in. Quarterback shotgun formation. Standing in his own 10, takes a snap over the right side, and the Pile's pushing toward the end zone. Same play they scored the 2-point conversion on, and he's got it down to about the 1. So it's going to bring up now second down goal to go from Newport from the Stuttgart 1-yard line.
Yeah, they are just using their size advantage and strength up front to push the Ricebirds off the ball, and they are 1 yard away from taking the lead.
Quarterback number 13, Dylan Braxton, shotgun formation. Says something to his back. And for the first time, they line up behind center, and goodness, I don't believe they got in.
Yeah, he did.
Yep, now there's a signal. Touchdown Newport. They take the lead 20-14 over the Ricebirds with the point after attempt yet to come.
1 yard right up the middle. Kind of a late call by the officials. Had to get in there and see exactly where the ball was, but he had it across the goal line just enough, and let's see what they're going to do here. I'm sure they will go for 2 again, and this is a huge play in the game as well. Ricebirds don't want to go down by 8 here. Need to stop this 2-point conversion.
And they break the huddle to the line. Dylan Braxton's the quarterback. Shotgun formation, standing at his own 8-yard line. Has a running back standing to his left. Back to pass, looking. Now he's going to tuck it down, trying to get into the end zone. And the Ricebird pile is looks like a little rugby scrum out there, but it is no good. The Ricebirds deny the Newport Greyhounds the 2-point conversion, but the Hounds have taken the lead 20-14 with 8:13 to go in the third quarter. We're back with more Stuttgart Ricebird football in 30 seconds.
Freemeyer's Best Brands Plus has been supporting Ricebirds athletics for 43 years in Stuttgart. We're honored to be a part of the Ricebird tradition. Freemeyer's has joined with some of the best brands in America, including Whirlpool, Maytag, KitchenAid, Lazy Boy, and Sealy, to be able to supply our customers with the best values. Now Freemeyer's has gone a step further with guaranteed price matching. If you need home furnishings, make sure you check with Freemeyer's, 201 South Main in downtown Stuttgart. Best brands, best prices, best people.
Welcome back to Mosley Stadium in Stuttgart for Ricebird football, powered by Petrus in Stuttgart. Don't forget, you can check out the inventory of both dealerships online, petrusgm.com for Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, and petrusautosales.com for Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. They've got all of the inventory listed, specifications, prices, and all. Petrus They've got your transportation needs covered on the Grand Prairie. Here's a short kick from Newport. It's going to be fielded by the Ricebirds inside their own 40-yard line. Nice little return. And that is number 12 for the Ricebirds, Kamarion Pickett.
And the Ricebirds are going to have it at the 44-yard line. Big possession here for the Ricebirds. Their second possession of the third quarter. On their first one, they went 3 and out. Need to get some points on the board here and get this lead back.
Right in front of Brent and I's broadcast position. Here come the Ricebirds. They break the huddle on the sideline, go straight to the line of scrimmage. Sparky Clark is at quarterback, number 4. He takes on a fake over the right side. 45, can't break a tackle there, but still going to have a good solid 4 yards on first down for Deontay Clark, number 4.
Yeah, nice gain on first down there. And with Clark and Hawkins now, this might slow down that rush just a little bit there with 2 speed backs in there.
Second down, 6. Line of scrimmage is the Stuttgart 48-yard line. Clark takes, hands, Hawkins over the right side, trying to turn the corner, crosses midfield. He's out close to a first down. Let's see where they mark it on the far sideline over there.
Maybe a little short of the first down.
I believe he is going to be right at a yard short, but he does move the ball into Newport territory. Yep. 7:27 to go here, third quarter. Newport leads Stuttgart 20-14. Third down and 1 from the Newport 47. Deontay Clark is the quarterback. Hawkins to his left. Hands to Hawkins. Hawkins has got a first down. Boy, look at him dig. Look at him pile in there. And I'm telling you what, he rips out the other side all the way down to the 35-yard line. Move the sticks. 1st and 10, Ricebirds.
Well, big run that time by Hawkins. He ran through about 4 would-be tacklers in a big gain there for Hawkins.
Man, he shows tremendous strength in there against those big guys, just pulling them as he goes through the line. 1st and 10 from the 33. Handoff again, runs right into one of their big linemen, bounces off of him and gets it forward for a gain of a couple. Well, about 3 maybe. Let's see. Yeah, it's going to bring up now 2nd and 7.
Yep.
Down at the 32-yard line.
6:56 left in the third quarter. The Ricebirds trail by 6, but they're on the move here.
Clark takes, keeps. He's got some running room as he breaks out of a tackle at the line of scrimmage all the way down to the 26-yard line. I think he's going to be a little short. I thought he got just inside the 25, but they say his knee hit at the 26. So third down, and we're going to say a short 2 coming up for the Ricebirds.
It just about broke free of that tackle.
Boy, he did.
Yeah, and he would have had 6.
Yes, sir. Here come the Birds to the line. 2 wide outs to the left. Clark's the quarterback, takes a snap, hands off. Hawkins, running room, 20, 15-yard line, and the Ricebirds get another first down. Cedric Hawkins on the carry.
We're going to give him 12 yards and a first down, 15 carries, 63 yards for Hawkins, Lynn, and they have put the bit between their teeth here on this drive, Clark and Hawkins, and they are running it right down the Greyhounds' throat. Let's see if they can punch it in.
Hossman split wide right. Jacob Hayes split wide left. Deontay Clark's at quarterback. Cedric Hawkins standing to his left. Fakes to Hawkins, keeps it over the left side, trying to turn the corner, down to the 10, close to the 5-yard line.
It's going to be close to another first down. Let's see where they mark it. Just a little short. I'm going to give him 9. Deontay Clark weaving his way and using his quickness and speed down the left side. Second down 1.
Ball's on the near hash mark here again in the third quarter. Birds moving from the right to the left on your radio dial, from the south to the north at Mosley Stadium in Stuttgart. Handoff, Hawkins into the line, into the end zone. Touchdown, Ricebirds. Seahawk for 6.
Cedric Hawkins from 5 yards out, and the Ricebirds tie the game up here at 20. Jack Hossman will come on for the PAT, and boy, that was all on the ground. Clark and Hawkins ran it right down their throat there. 5:11 left in the third quarter here. Hossman on for the PAT, and this would give the Ricebirds the lead.
Ryan Kazire's the snapper. Elliott Boyd is the holder. Jack Hossman, right foot, soccer-style kicker. Good snap, good hole. Kick is up, and it is good. And the Ricebirds regain the lead, 21-20 over the Newport Greyhounds. Back with more Stuttgart Ricebird football in 30 seconds.
Renting equipment for your next project is easy when you call U.S. Irrigation Distributors in Stuttgart and DeWitt. Trenchers, log splitters, generators, and pump sets can all be rented from U.S. Irrigation, where you'll find the farmer's favorite lineup of equipment and supplies. Levee gates, steel, PVC, and polypipe. Supplies like drip oil, Dan's boots with chaps, the original buck boot, and Twisted X footwear. It's all at U.S. Irrigation Distributors, Highway 165 north of Stuttgart, or at 550 Highway 165 north in DeWitt.
And we welcome you back to Ned Mosley Stadium in Stuttgart, where the Stuttgart Ricebirds have just regained the lead over the Newport Greyhounds, 21-20. Jack Hossman set to kick it. He will be kicking again from the right to the left. And what little breeze was here at the stadium earlier has completely died down, and it appears that the rain has gone away for the, at least for the immediate future here. Hossman gets the whistle, moves up, puts his foot into it, and it's going to be end over end. It's going to be taken at the 10, back across the 15, 20, 30, 40, midfield, and out of bounds at the 45. And here comes a penalty marker late as looks like one of the Greyhounds kind of mugged Cade Coates out there.
Yeah, I believe they're going to be guilty of a hold. I saw at least one there, and and that's going to be the call.
Going to negate a nice return by number 1, Isaiah Kendall.
Yes, it was. Great kick by Hossman. Kendall had a nice return across the 50, but that return was aided by a hold, and this is going to back up the Greyhounds. But let's see if this Ricebird defense, Lynn, can get these running backs on the ground, because on their last 2 series, they have given up 2 78-yard runs.
So instead of having the ball at the Ricebird inside the 45-yard line, they're going to have it back at their own 34-yard line. First down and 10 for the Newport Greyhounds. 5:04 to go here in the third quarter. Stuttgart with a 21-20 lead. Braxton, the quarterback, fakes and going to keep it himself over the left side, and he's going to have some yardage out to the 40-yard line. Going to have about 6 on first down. Going to bring up now second down and 4. Nice job in there, Cameron Harper on the stop for the Ricebirds. Also getting up off the bottom of the pile there is number 62, Nikhil Bradley.
Yep, second down, 6 here, 4:40 left in the third. The Birds have just regained the lead. Need to come up with a stop here.
Newport breaks the huddle. They send big number 1, Isaiah Kendall, split wide to the left. Send a man in motion, lines up the slot position, hand to the back in the backfield, and I'm telling you what, the back got stood up when he crossed the 40 out to about the 42-yard line, a yard short of a first down.
It's going to be a gain of 2 on the play, third down and about 2, but yeah, he did. He got stood up right in the hole. I believe that might have been Cade Coates.
Yeah.
Who stood him up. And
Cade checks out, and big 3rd and 1 coming up now for the Ricebird defense. 3:50 to go here in the third quarter. Stuttgart with a 21-20 lead over the Newport Greyhounds, old familiar foe of the Stuttgart Ricebirds. Ball's on the near hash mark. Shotgun formation. Quarterback takes a snap. Hands off. Nothing doing. A loss of a couple on the play.
Johnny Howard was the first one through there that time, and he wrapped up the running back. Would not let go. It's going to be a loss of 2. Big stop there on third down.
Ryan Kazire in there as well for the Ricebirds. And, boy, that was a huge play in this ball game, Brent, because they were looking at 3rd and 1. Now they're looking at 4th and 4, and you just about got to think that it's not going to be a play that they'll go for at this point on the field.
No, I wouldn't think so. Cedric Hawkins not going back deep. Let's see. Looked like Braxton is back a little bit deeper, but now he moves back. I don't know.
And there's a penalty marker now. That'll
delay a game. Yeah.
A little late getting one of their big linemen off.
Yeah. So now it'll make a 4th down and 9, and what assuredly should be a punting situation here. We haven't seen them punt all night. The only kicks that they have had is on the kickoff.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see what they'll do. Cedric Hawkins is still back at safety position. Looks like
he's easing back up, though.
Yeah, he is.
Looks like
they're going to try to get the Ricebirds to jump. Now he's going to punt. Low snap.
Gets his foot into it. Low knuckleball. It hits at the Ricebird 43, down to the 41, then out of bounds on the far side. They were kicking it away wisely, it away from Cedric Hawkins.
That was a low snap there, and Cameron Harper almost got a hand on it, didn't he? He got through there, just couldn't quite get a hand on it. But a big stop by the Ricebird defense on a 3rd and 2, forced them back into a 4th down and 4, which then turned into a 4th down and 9 after the penalty and a big stop. And the Ricebirds have pretty good field position here at their own 41. 2:24 left in the 3rd quarter. The Ricebirds trying to get a little separation here if they can and get up by 2 scores. Well,
one.
We have 1 score, unfortunately, with the way
one big one.
Yeah, one big one with the way they go for 2 here.
Yeah. Here come the Ricebirds. 1st down and 10 from the far hash mark. Clark, quarterback, keeps it. Trying to cut the corner on the near side. Turns the corner midfield. And out of bounds just shy of the 45-yard line. Gets a big shove on the sidelines. No flag. And Deontay Clark gets the Ricebirds a 1st down on 1 play of that drive.
Yeah, he picks up 14, just weaving his way along the left side there. Nice gain for Clark, and the Ricebirds again are on the move.
Here come the Birds. Again, Clark this time, hands off. Cedric Hawkins trying to turn the corner on the other side. Gets inside the 45, and you heard everybody in the stands go, ooh, that time. He's going to have about 5 yards. And it's going to bring up now 2nd down, 5. Line of scrimmage is the Newport 40-yard line.
17 carries, for 73 yards for Hawkins tonight. 1 touchdown.
Here come the Birds. 2 wide outs to the right, which is the wide side of the field. Clark takes a snap, just biding his time, turns it into the line, and he's going to be about a yard short, I think, Brent, of a 1st down.
I think so, yeah. Maybe about a yard or a half a yard short. It's going to be 3rd down and very short for the Ricebirds. 1:50, and the clock is rolling here in the 3rd quarter. Ricebirds clinging to a 1-point lead, but they are on the move.
Ball's in the center of the field, a little hard count. One of the linemen for the Hounds went down to a knee, but didn't break the plane. Looks like a blitz coming, and they're going to chase Cedric Hawkins out of the backfield, and what a mistake. Here he goes. He is going to get all the way down inside the 20-yard line as he rounds the corner on the right side. Goodness gracious, how electric. I mean, this dynamic duo that's out there now, Deontay Clark and Cedric Hawkins, they're just.
Yeah, you hear, some teams have the thunder and lightning combo, but this is lightning and lightning combo
exactly
here.
Right. Fresh set of downs inside the Newport Greyhound red zone. Here come the Ricebirds. Clark's going to keep it himself over the right side, dancing inside the 10, inside the 5, down toward the goal line, just short of the goal line, dragging Hounds with him.
Boy, Deontay Clark with a strong run that time. Wow, all the way down to the 1-yard line, 17 yards. And Lynn, the Ricebirds have just taken off here with this Clark and Hawkins combo here in the 3rd quarter.
First down, goal to go. Ricebirds hand off. Hawkins left side, walks into the end zone. Touchdown, Cedric Hawkins.
1 yard. Hawkins goes untouched over the left side there, and nice blocking by that Ricebird offensive line. And, boy, it's been all on the ground here in the third quarter for the Ricebirds as they have really picked up a lot of yardage here, and two touchdowns after Newport got 2 quick touchdowns to take the lead, and the Ricebirds now are back up by 7 with the PAT pending. They could go up by 8.
Elliott Boyd Holder, good snap, good hold. Kick is up, and it is good. And the Stuttgart Ricebirds stretch their lead over the Newport Greyhounds, 28-20. Back with more Stuttgart Ricebird football on Country 97.3 FM in 30 seconds.
Farmers and Merchants Bank is adding more convenient banking across Arkansas. The MVP Center in DeWitt is now open on Whitehead Drive, and there are 2 in Stuttgart, one on Maple behind the main bank and one on the corner of North Main and Michigan. These are interactive teller machines with on-screen tellers serving you 7 to 7 Monday through Friday and 9 till noon on Saturdays. Go to mebanking.com to locate more MVP centers as you travel across the state from Jonesboro to the Bank of Fayetteville. Always finding a better way at Farmers and Merchants Bank, member FDIC.
And a brighter day up here.
Welcome back to Stuttgart Ricebird football, powered by Petrus in Stuttgart. Brent Whitman, you mentioned Lightning. There is a Ford Lightning demonstrator at Petrus Auto Sales out across from Max Prairie Wings. That's the new all-electric Ford F-150 truck. You want to see one? Come on out and take a look. It's a one-of-a-kind. It's on display right now at Petrus Auto Sales. Petrus powering tonight's Ricebird football broadcast. Jack Hossman set to tee it up, puts his foot into it, end over end, and he's going to kick this one out of bounds. It lands at about the 19-yard line, right on the sideline, goes out of bounds. So the Newport Greyhounds will have the choice of re-kicking or taking it at the 35.
It looks like they're going to take it at the 35 with 41 seconds left in the third quarter. A lot of action here in the fourth quarter. 2 touchdowns by each team, and the Ricebirds had a 6-point lead going into halftime. Now have an 8-point lead.
It's kind of like, well, we see your speed, we'll show you ours.
That's right, yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it was. A lot of speed out there for both teams.
It sure was. Third quarter was exciting. Here come the Newport Greyhounds. I suspect they're not finished either. First down and 10 from their own 35-yard line. Braxton's the quarterback, takes hands off the back. The backfield, the Ricebirds are right there. Strip it out, boys, and it can't quite get it loose. But the Ricebirds corral the ball carrier. It does come out, but he's already down.
Johnny Howard again, Lynn, for the second play in a row, breaks through that line and comes up with the big tackle. That's going to be a loss of 5 on the play.
Christopher Young on the carry. And that will put the Greyhounds behind the sticks. 16 seconds, clock moving. Not sure that we will get another playoff here in the third quarter.
So.
They're kind of well. Now they're breaking the huddle, coming to the line. 7, 6, 5, 4. Not going to get it off. That's going to do it for the third quarter of action. That's all zeros for the third quarter. We got 3 in the books. And the official finally gets up and says,
finally.
You know, they went ahead and snapped it and everything. Now the official blows the whistle. That's it. 3 quarters are in the books. We'll be back with the fourth quarter of action in 1 minute.
A generator is one of those things you never think about until you need it. How about a hot shower? It's amazing how important the little things really are in these situations. At Durden's in Stuttgart, we like to help make the little things easier. That's why we're now your local authorized Generac dealer. And that's important too, because not all companies can sell, install, and provide warranty service on your generator, but Durden's can. Let's face it, a generator is a big investment. Keep it ready to run correctly so you're not left in the dark when the next storm or outage happens. Call us today at 673-1356 for home backup options, portable generators, and even commercial options for your business. You can also request service for your generator online at durdeninc.com/schedule. Let's skip the cold showers and save the candlelight dinners just for date night.
Durden's in Stuttgart. Guaranteed comfort since 1960.
And we welcome you back to Ned Mosley Stadium on the campus of Stuttgart High School in Stuttgart, Arkansas for Ricebird football. Tonight, the Ricebirds play host to an old familiar foe, the Newport Greyhounds. Used to be in the same conference with the Ricebirds, and 2015 they dropped in classification down to 3A. And the Ricebirds renew the rivalry with them, non-conference action this year. And right now, the Ricebirds, as we enter the fourth quarter of action, lead 28-21. I'm Lynn Keller sitting alongside Brent Whitman. Glad to have you joining us for Ricebird football. On 3rd and 15, handoff to number 2, trying to get the corner, and he's going to be thrown for a huge loss of about 7 yards. They had 2nd and 15. Now they've got 3rd and 22 coming up. But I tell you what, they've got the speed, they got the quick strike capability, Brent. They do.
They do, Lynn. We saw them on a 3rd and 8, taking 78 for a touchdown. So we know that they have the capability, and I believe we have an injured Greyhound on the far side.
We do, over on the far side, certainly do. Want to mention again, special word of thanks to Kirk and Allison Coker for providing fireworks for tonight's game. Of course, after the Ricebirds come through there, run through some great fireworks down in behind the south end zone. Ray Gilbert is handling that, and we appreciate Kirk and Allison Coker for sponsoring that, and thanks to the Ricebird Booster Club for arranging that each and every week. A special word of thanks again to Grand Avenue Methodist Church for the pregame meal tonight, or actually this afternoon, for the cheerleaders, coaches, and players. And special word of thanks once again to Burger King for providing breakfast this morning for the Ricebird football players and the cheerleaders. Great group of fans were out there as well. Looked like they had a super time at Burger King here on 22nd Street in Stuttgart.
That was number 2, Lynn Cright, who was the ball carrier on that play, getting up slow and making his way off. He is kind of limping a little bit, but he is definitely
huge dog pile of Ricebirds on top of him.
Yep, definitely moving slow. Aiden Robinette comes off the field. Kamarion Pickett checks in at a nose guard spot for a big third down and 22 here.
Here come the Hounds to the line. Shotgun formation. Braxton back to pass, looking pump fake, being chased out of the pocket. Now they're going to reverse field and head the other way. A little bit of room on that corner over there. Ricebirds converge, going to bring him down after a gain of about 3. He ran about 25 or 30 yards, Brent.
He did.
The gain is for 3.
And I'll tell you what, Carson Knish, he stayed home that time, and he broke down and made the tackle on Braxton. A fantastic play from Carson. And it's going to bring up a 4th down and about 20 here, and a punting, should be a punting situation for.
And we've got a little bit of mouthing, I think, on the far side over there. The coaches have grabbed one of the Greyhounds and hustled him off, and there goes the yellow laundry up in the air. So we'll see what's going on there. You know, Newport was part of a fight, if I'm not mistaken, in a preseason match.
I believe they were. Yep, I believe they were. Now that you say that, I remember seeing some footage of that. Yeah.
And they have carried this young man as far to the far corner of the field here as you can carry. He's down by the advertisements on the the southeast corner.
And this is going to back them up, and a fantastic break here for the Ricebirds. They should get fantastic field position here. I'm sure they'll try to keep it away from Cedric Hawkins, because if you kick it to him, you just might be giving up 6.
You very well could be.
Cedric is not back very far at all, but they'll probably try to kick it out of bounds.
Here come the Hounds. Quarterback Braxton. He's standing at his own 7. Now he's going to back up inside his own 5 at the 4. Low snap, and the Ricebirds get it. Ricebirds get it and recover it at the 9-yard line. 1st down, goal to go, Ricebirds. There you go, Brent.
There you go. I believe I was Nikhil Bradley on the return. I'm not sure who blocked it. I believe Harper was back there, I know, as with Johnny Howard, I think. And, a low snap. And, they don't look too good back there in their punting formation at all. And
no.
Boy, the Birds come up with a huge stop here and a block punt, and they get the ball at the 10 here with the 28-20 lead early in the 4th.
1st down, goal to go for the Ricebirds from the Newport 10 with 10:35 to go in the 4th quarter, and the Ricebirds with an 8-point lead. And looks like timeout
Yeah, timeout Newport, I believe. Yeah.
Timeout Newport. So let's squeeze in a 30-second timeout with them. You're listening to Stuttgart Ricebird football on Country 97.3 FM. We're part of the EAB Sports Network.
Did you know since 1907, Lane, Arkansas has been providing water services to cities, industries, and farmers, not just in the Grand Prairie area, but all across the state. Lane, Arkansas provides pump sales and installation, constructs and designs water wells, and installs underground pipes. Lane, Arkansas also has an in-house machine shop prepared to service and repair all brands and sizes of pumps, gear drives, and motors, along with a complete parts department open to the public. So for all your water service needs, contact Lane, Arkansas first. Call 870-673-1591. Lane, Arkansas, a division of Lane Christensen Company.
Welcome back to Mosley Stadium in Stuttgart, where the Stuttgart Ricebirds looking at first down, goal to go from the Newport 10-yard line. 10:35 to go, fourth quarter. Deontay Clark takes a snap over the right side, into the line, gets about 3 down to the 7.
Yeah, just maybe a couple for Sparky there. Not much of a hole, but he did fall forward. He's going to have about 2.5, so second down and goal now for the Ricebirds. 10-16 left in the fourth quarter. Ricebirds with an 8-point lead here, Lynn. They can move it up to a 2-score lead. That would be huge if they can punch it in here.
Absolutely. Ricebirds break the line. Ball's in the center of the field. They send 2 wide outs to the right. Handoff. Cedric Hawkins coming to the near sideline. They've got his jersey stretched out. And
2 flags.
Now flags coming in from all sorts of directions, and it's going to be a hold against the Ricebirds. Is at least one call.
That's one call, but he might need to check that other flag back there, which it could be for the same thing, but he still needs to check with the referee back there because he might have something else.
He does, and the other official has picked his flag up. And
must have been for the same hold. So that's going to bring back up the Ricebirds, second and goal now from the 20.
They had Cedric's undershirt stretched out about 3 feet or so. Ricebirds now back to the Newport 20-yard line. Second down, goal to go. Send Hawkins in motion out of the backfield. Dump it across the middle. Complete to number 11 for the Ricebirds. Xavier Hobbs hauls it in and gets about 7 on the play. It's going to bring up from the 13-yard line. Now third down and goal to go. Well within Hoshman's field goal range.
Yes, it is.
And that would also be a 2-score lead for the Ricebirds.
Yep.
But love to get 6.
That's right. No doubt about it.
Clark behind center. Oh, it looked like we're offsides. They hand it off to Cedric Hawkins, goes around the left side, and he's going to be thrown down for a 2-yard loss. But it looked for all the world to me like Newport was offsides.
Yeah,
but
I think so.
No call. Maybe they just timed it really well.
Yep. Jack Hosman is on now for the field goal here. And as you said, this will make it a 2-score game. A big field goal attempt here for Hosman. Be about, 37 yards?
It's going to be from the 21-yard line, so it'll be a 31-yard attempt. And Landon Melnichuk will be the holder. It's from the far hash mark. Low snap. Kick is up. Plenty long, and it is good. And Jack Hosman puts another 3 on the board, and the Ricebirds lead 31-20. Back with more Stuttgart Ricebird football in 30 seconds.
At River Valley Tractor, summer means savings with our exclusive Kubota L-Series tractor package. Right now, you can take home a Kubota L2501 DT with loader and Land Pride rotary cutter for just $22,899, or payments as low as $316 a month. We're lucky to call the natural state our backyard with 7 River Valley Tractor locations, which means we're right in your backyard too. Stop by to learn more. Now through September 30th, 2022. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for more information.
And we welcome you back to Mosley Stadium in Stuttgart for Stuttgart Ricebird football, powered by the Petrus Auto Group. Hey, Petrus Chevrolet down on 19th and Main Street. Go check them out. They have got 3 HD pickups. 3, count them, HD pickups, Chevys and GMCs. They're loaded up, and they're all Duramax diesels. I tell you, you won't hardly find 3 of those anywhere in the state, and there's 3 of them right over here on 19th and Main Street in Stuttgart. If you've been thinking about a truck, now is the time. And Petrus Chevrolet Buick GMC is the place. Petrus powering tonight's Ricebird football broadcast. Jack Hossman's 31-yard field goal at the 8:27 mark of the fourth quarter gives the Ricebirds a 31-20 lead. Hossman has it teed up. Speedy backs for the Greyhounds set to return, including number 1, Isaiah Kendall. Drilling it right down central. It's going to be fielded at the 14 by Kendall. Cuts across the other side of the field, 25-30, and turns the corner. He's out at midfield, and the Ricebirds finally push him out of bounds.
But we
got a penalty marker on the field.
Thrown back out about the 38, so more than likely this will be coming back. Not sure why we kicked it to Kendall. He's one of their good ones, but it's going to be a block below the waist on the Greyhounds, and this will back them up.
And it should put it at about the 28-yard line, I'm thinking. If it's marked off from where the flag landed,
28
that
or
would
29,
be right.
Yep.
And we'll see where they set it down. Got a second here. I want to mention Brenda Tompkins came into the press box here just a few moments ago and gave me a big hug. Brenda Tompkins graduated with my daughter back in 2016, and she has been stationed in Japan in the service. She went straight into the armed forces and serving her country, and she has been in Japan, just come back. She's going to be reassigned to the Coronado base in San Diego, but came to Stuttgart to see her friends and came up here and gave me a big hug, and I really appreciate that. Brenda, great to have you back, and thank you so much for your service to our country. First down and 10 for the Newport Greyhounds from the 24-yard line. After the penalties marched off, Ricebirds with a 31-20 lead. Big number 75 is now his.
Yeah, he tried to come back in, but.
And I think he got his helmet off and he threw his helmet. So I'm guessing he's not happy.
Yeah, well, I believe he was the one that the penalty was on before, and he might have got ejected and just didn't realize it maybe.
Yeah.
I would assume.
He was over in that. He was the one we were talking about, was over in the far corner of the stadium over the fence. And he was being coached and consoled over there, and which was the right thing to do. Got to get the heads and everything screwed on straight.
That's right.
And got to get control of the old emotions. And I tell you what, and again, someone is over there with him, walking him now, and nobody's up in his face. They're consoling him, and that's the right thing to do. Now it's a good teaching moment, coaching moment. Not only for football but for life. So get a hold of your emotions, and for whatever reason, they called time on the field. And I think you're right, Brent. I think he had been ejected, although I didn't see the official ejecting.
I didn't see that either, but, I think that's what it was.
Obviously, that's what happened. And he took his helmet off, and he threw it on the sidelines.
Well, we got a minute here, Lynn. I'm going to give a shout-out to some of our listeners up in Northwest Arkansas that I know are watching the live stream and listening to us. Kathleen Gray. And Devin Konechny Sneed, watching some relatives out here playing tonight.
You bet.
So
you bet.
We are happy to have you watching.
Shout out to Kathleen. We've been watching number 64, Matthew Hoskins, doing a great job. And the
nice run,
snap the ball and over the right side, a nice gain out across the 30 to the 32-yard line.
I believe that was C.J. Young again. He's up over the 200-yard mark. Of course, he had those two big 78-yard runs in the third quarter. He's going to have 7 here.
Clock rolls under 8 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Ricebirds with an 11-point lead over the Newport Greyhounds, 31-20. Greyhounds break the huddle, wideouts on each side. Single back standing to the left, the quarterback. Shotgun formation, fakes to him. Quarterback's going to keep it. Running room, first down, across the 35, across the 40, out to about the 42-yard line. Braxton on the carry for the Newport Greyhounds and a fresh set of downs.
He's going to have 10 here. The Hounds say, we aren't done yet. Ricebirds within 11-point lead, but quick strike capabilities for the Greyhounds, and they're not going away quietly.
Kathleen, we're also watching one of our favorite cheerleaders, Caroline Hoskin, as well. In addition to Matthew on the field, Caroline's down here with the rest of the Ricebird cheerleaders sporting gold pom-poms. Of course, September is Childhood Cancer Awareness Month. Here's a quick pass out to Isaiah Kendall on the near sideline, and he's going to have another first down. This one is going to be in Ricebird territory. Kendrick Hawkins was defending on the play. Deontay Clark was down there as well, but it is going to be a first down for the Greyhounds at the Ricebird 45-yard line, 45.5-yard line with 7 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Ricebirds up by 11. Here come the Hounds, bright orange helmets, black pants, white jerseys with orange numbers. Braxton, quarterback, following his blockers over the right side. Gets some positive yardage down to about the 42-yard line. Going to be a gain of about 4 on the play. 2nd and 6 coming up for Newport. 6:38 to go, fourth quarter. Ricebirds up by 11, 31-20.
Of course, the Greyhounds, Lynn, missing big number 75 on the line there. He was their anchor on the line there, so they are.
Yep.
Yeah, so they're definitely missing him now. But Ricebirds content to let this play clock wind down here. Newport taking quite a bit of time getting the play in here.
They need 2 scores. Braxton, shotgun formation, looks quickly getting some pressure, being chased. Ricebirds having now the ball is loose all the way back at the 38-yard line. Still loose. He picks it up and it goes out of bounds. And Ricebirds are going to have them all the way back at their own 38-yard line.
Cameron Harper's a little slow to get up, Lynn. He was back on the quarterback, had the tackle that time on the quarterback, just couldn't quite bring him down. He got the ball loose, though. But
yeah.
Boy, a big loss on the play, and that's exactly what the defense needed. It's going to be a loss of about, well, let's see where they mark it. But Cameron Harper, Lynn, stayed on the quarterback, would not let the quarterback get by him.
Cameron's going to check out, and did I miss something?
Incomplete pass.
Oh, you have got to be kidding.
Wow.
You have got to be kidding.
I don't believe it.
Coach Price cannot, for the life of him, believe that. Nobody in the stands can believe that.
3rd down and 6 here.
Oh, my goodness. 3rd and 6 for the Greyhounds. Handoff to number 3 into the line. He powers past the 40, and he's going to be close, but I think he's going to be a little short, Brent. Looks like he's got it down to the 37-yard line. Ridiculous call by the officials.
In no way or shape or form was his arm going forward there.
No way.
He was bringing his arm up to try to pass it when the ball squirted out of there. No way was it going forward. Boy, that was about a difference of at least 15 yards. A big call there. 4th down and 1. Wow.
It was back at the 38, their own 38-yard line.
Yeah.
Now they're looking at 4th down and 1 from the Stuttgart 37. 2 wideouts, 1 to each side. And now a whistle and a penalty.
Timeout. Well, I saw a timeout. No, there was a timeout Stuttgart, I think, before the boy. I sure would have liked that delay a game penalty, but I believe it was a timeout Stuttgart.
Well, Coach Price saw something he didn't like, and I got to tell you, he's masterful at those situations. Right. And I love to set up with him on junior high games because he can tell you wherever play's going, regardless of the team. I mean, he knows where our guys are going. He knows where the opponents are going. He is a masterful mind at football, and
he's seen enough film over the years that he can see what's going to happen now. And let's see if Cameron Harper is going to check back in, so that also helps with the timeout call there.
Yes, it does. He
got a breather here in the bench, Lynn. He's been playing hard tonight. He needed just a little breather, and Cameron Harper back out there now on 4th down and 1.
All right, big 4th down and 1 for both the Ricebird defense and the Newport offense. 5:07 to go, fourth quarter. Birds up by 11. Newport gets a gift a moment ago. 4th and 1. Quarterback takes the snap. And
I don't think he got it. I don't think he got it.
No, sir. He is marked short by the official on the far side.
Cade Coates, Johnny Howard in there.
Braxton, the quarterback, kept it, followed the running back on the right-hand side, and let's see. I mean, it's close. The officials.
Well, they got the ball laying over there, so, boy, if it's that close, and they're going to, well, they don't have the ball laid. Did they have the ball laid down yet?
Yeah, the ball is there, and the gentleman on the white has over it, and it's a long ways from Brent Dye's broadcast position.
That was, as I mentioned, Coates and Howard in there for the tackle. Let's see if they brought him down short. He got a good spot.
He did get a good spot, but I still think he's going to be just a few inches short. They stretch it out.
Yeah, it's well short.
Yeah, it is. Ricebirds hold. How about that Ricebird defense?
Yeah, it was short at least by the length of the football, if not more. And, yeah, big stop for the Ricebird defense.
And justice.
Yeah, yes. Yes, Al. I will agree with you on that. 5 minutes even left to go here in the game. Let's see if the Ricebirds can melt some time off the clock and pick up some first downs here.
Well, I tell you that that officiating crew that called that fumble an incomplete pass.
His arm was not going forward there at all.
He was running for his life was what he was.
He was. He was going to try to throw it away, I think.
Yes, I agree with you on that.
Just didn't do it.
Here come the Ricebirds, first down and 10 at their own 36-yard line. Ball's on the far hash mark. Birds moving from the left to the right. In all maroon with white trim. Deontay Clark at quarterback, nothing there. It's going to be brought down for a loss of about 3 on the play. Danced around trying to find a hole, and the hole's all filled up pretty quick with those big linemen for the Newport Greyhounds.
Yeah, loss of about 3. We have one Greyhound going off the field. He lost his helmet. It was number 57, who's not on our roster. 4:31 in the clock rolling here in the fourth quarter. Ricebirds with an 11-point lead, 31-20.
Jack Hossman split wide right, which is the wide side of the field. Clark, quarterback, takes, hands off, Cedric Hawkins. Cedric dancing, trying to find a spot in the line. Has maybe a yard, and that's going to about be it.
Yeah, 1 yard is going to be it for Hawkins. Third down and long.
Trying to get in there, follow big Dylan Duncan for the Ricebirds, doing a nice job.
Newport
trying to open up a hole.
Yeah, Landon Newport is out of timeout. 3:52 left to go.
I think they had to use that one when the ineligible player came in, and I think that forced one of them. Third down and almost 12 for the Ricebirds. They're taking the play clock all the way down. Game clock's at 3:36, and then the play clock's at 4, 3, 2, 1,
timeout.
And timeout, Stuttgart. Let's take another quick 30-second timeout with them. You're listening to Stuttgart Ricebird football on Country 97.3 FM. We're part of the EAB Sports Network.
Looking for a new job to get you where you need to be? Cross that goal line with ease by contacting Express Employment Professionals in Stuttgart. Feel like you're facing a fourth down and long in your job search? Express Employment Professionals can help you get the first down by making your job search easier with no cost to apply or find you a job. If your business is recruiting employees or hiring seasonal workers, don't throw a Hail Mary. Get with Express Employment Professionals and score like never before. Your #1 team is Express Employment Professionals, 1904 South Main, Suite 1 in Stuttgart. Call 870-672-4568 or go to expresspros.com.
And we welcome you back to Ned Mosley Stadium in Stuttgart, where the Stuttgart Ricebirds lead the Newport Greyhounds 31-20. I'm Lynn Keller, sitting alongside Brent Whitman. Glad to have you join us tonight for Stuttgart Ricebird football. We're powered, like we are every Friday night, by Petrus in Stuttgart. 2 locations. Petrus, they got your transportation needs on the Grand Prairie covered. Landon Melnichuk checks back in. Shotgun formation, empty backfield, airs it out long, overthrows Cameron Harper. Cameron might have had a step on his defender. I like the mismatch. Cameron thinks he was held.
Yeah.
And
Landon was under some heavy pressure that time. He took a lick and just let the ball go just a little bit too long there.
Great call, though. Absolutely a good call.
Oh, yeah, no doubt about that. Third down and long. I mean, you're probably not going to run for it with the way they had the running backs keyed on that series. You take a shot downfield, and 3:25 left. Hosman on the punt.
And back deep, of course, dangerous Isaiah Kendall.
No doubt about it. You want to try to keep it away from him if at all possible. I would kick it toward this near sideline.
Drew Davis, number 1, checks in for the Ricebirds. Hossman standing at his 25, gets a knuckleball off the side of his
foot.
foot.
A roll, well.
Yeah, it's going to get a nice roll. Hits it about the 45, crosses the 40, and the Birds will down it at the 39. No chance for Newport to recover that one. Nice, effective kick by Hossman.
Yes, it was. Keep it away from Kendall there. I'm sure he would like to get a little bit better roll on at that time, but did not bounce his way there, but that's okay. It's back at the 39-yard line, 3:17 left, and the Ricebirds with the 31-20 lead. Newport is out of timeout, so they might have to go to the air here.
They'll have it first down and 10 at their own 39-yard line. Ball's on the near hash mark. They're moving from the right to the left. The Newport Greyhounds, those bright orange helmets to the line. Wide outs on each side, slot on the right. Rears back, fires, and got his big man complete, number 1. And Cade Coach is going to come up and sling him down, we hope.
Yeah, we hope.
Finally, after about 360s, he goes down. Isaiah Kendall on the reception.
Yeah.
Quickly to the line. Here come hurry-up offense for the Greyhounds. Ricebird defense gets set. Braxton's the quarterback. Shotgun formation. Back to pass. Fires it out in the flats again. This time, Isaiah Kendall catches it and steps out of bounds on the far sideline. And quickly, Newport into Ricebird territory with 2:53 to go. Clock stopped.
I say let's put 2 guys on Kendall and make him throw somewhere else.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I don't believe Crite is out there. You know, he went out earlier with an injury, and he's not back out there. So let's cover up Kendall and force him to go somewhere else.
Second down from the Ricebird 32-yard line. 2nd and 5. Back to pass, looking to the left. Now fires it deep toward the corner of the end zone. Nobody's there.
Oh, that's a flag?
You have got to be kidding me.
There was 0 contact on that one. Sparky Clark that time went jumped inside to cut off the short pass, which was a fantastic move. And then they tried to throw it deep, and they're going to call that on Hawkins. I don't even think he touched him.
I don't think he touched him. If it was, it wasn't. It certainly wasn't egregious enough to warrant a penalty.
Absolutely not.
You have got to be kidding.
The ball was overthrown by at least 10 yards there. Whew. So it's going to be a first down for Newport at the 18.
They still haven't placed the ball.
No.
I don't know what's going on here.
I didn't ever see a pass interference signal either, but I'm sure that's what it was because it came from the back judge. So it's going to be at the 18.
Right. From the Ricebird 18. First down and 10 for the Newport Greyhounds. Hand off to number 3, and Cameron Harper grabs him and pulls him back.
He did. He's going to get maybe a yard on the play, but that's about it. And the clock's going to keep rolling. So
that strength of Cameron Harper, boy, he is something else.
He did. He caught him and pulled him back.
2nd down and 8. Once again, same call. This time running room, and into the end zone goes number 3, Christopher Young. That almost looked like a Cedric Hawkins play because he goes into the meat of the line, danced around, and came out the left side and into the end zone. And from the 15-yard line, the Newport Greyhounds on the board again.
Yeah, Lynn, he broke about 3 tackles on that one there. The Ricebirds just unable to wrap up and get him down to the ground, maybe trying to strip the ball, and just could not bring him down. And the Greyhounds will go for 2 to try to get this to a 3-point game.
Braxton, the quarterback, shotgun formation, calls the signals, back to pass, looking, fires to the end zone, complete. 2-point conversion is good. Brent, I can't see the reception.
I think that is Crite there. That's number 2.
And just like that, 3-point ball game as the Ricebirds lead the Newport Greyhounds 31-28. We're back with more Stuttgart Ricebird football in 30 seconds.
From credit and loan applications to handing you the keys, count on Sandra Brothers at Brothers Realty for all things real estate. Sandra walks first-time home buyers through the home buying process. And if you're a seasoned home buyer, you already know the stresses of buying new property. Trust Sandra Brothers to put your worries at ease. For dedicated personal service, call Sandra Brothers at 870-659-4218. Visit brothers-realty.com or browse listings at Brothers Realty on Facebook and Instagram.
And we welcome you back to Stuttgart Ricebird football on Country 97.3 FM. We got a good one here at Ned Mosley Stadium in Stuttgart. Two old foes here, the Stuttgart Ricebirds and the Newport Greyhounds. And Newport has just scored to close the gap to 31-28. Ricebirds lead. And what do we see here, Brent? An onside kick attempt.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Lynn. Onside kick, and if the Ricebirds recover, they can almost put it in the books because the Greyhounds are out of timeouts. But they must recover this onside kick. A big one here coming up.
Ricebirds put a lot of people up front on the line here, and this is going to be big.
Yeah. Got everybody with good hands up front there.
Newport better watch it because they got some guys trying to fudge a little bit.
Yeah.
And they are offsides.
Yep, they are, and the ball didn't go 10 yards anyway, so can we take the ball out of bounds, or do you have to take the penalty? The ball went out of bounds. Nobody touched it.
Can't you add a 5-yard penalty to where it went out of bounds? Now, now it looks like they're going to make them re-kick it.
Yeah.
I mean, he blew the whistle.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did blow it dead, didn't he?
And they were, and those guys on that far side were really fudging, and they were offsides before the ball was kicked. And Brent and I have an excellent view of this.
We are right in front of it.
It's right down our line here. So
you're right. He blew it dead, so no chance to take the play there. All right.
He lays it down flat on the line. Right, this will be laid down on the 35-yard line.
Just trying to get that weird bounce. But that ball that time didn't even go 10 yards. It went about 7 and then went out of bounds.
If you kick it toward one end, that thing has a chance of just kind of doing a little boomerang hook.
Yeah, and that's what it did for him last time. And now he's switching it again, and the Ricebirds are switching people. They were almost offsides again. And the Ricebirds get it, Lynn. Ricebirds get it.
Very sure-handed Ricebirds.
Yep. That was Cameron Harper. There it was. All right. Good job, number 17 there.
And he's going to just tote that thing right back on over here with him.
Yep. If he hadn't got it, Lynn, I believe one of the Greyhounds was going to fall on. However, it was still going to be short of the 10 yards. Yeah.
Well, with normal officiating crews, it would be. I can't really call this bunch normal.
It's been there have been some strange ones here tonight. So
this has been some unusual calls.
2:16 left to go here, Lynn. The Ricebirds just need to hold on to the ball and run the clock. No timeouts left for Newport.
Ricebirds have it. First down and 10 at the Newport 44-yard line. Ball's on the far hash mark. Birds here in the fourth quarter move from the left to the right, from the north to the south. Clark takes, hands off in the line. Hawkins running room, 40, and still on his feet all the way. He's free. He's free. Touchdown, Ricebirds. Cedric Hawkins. How did he do that, Brent?
44-yard line. I don't know. I think the Greyhounds were maybe trying to strip the ball there, and boy, he just spun away from about 2 or 3 of them at about the 30-yard line, and then it was off to the races. Cedric Hawkins, 44 yards in one play, and the Ricebirds are back to a 2-score lead here. How about that?
Wow.
Jack Hosman for the PAT.
I was going to be happy with that 9-yard gain that I thought he had.
You're right.
Snap, hold, kick, up, good, and the Stuttgart Ricebirds lead by
10.
Yeah, they lead by 10.
Yeah.
Had to do a double take on that because I didn't think they had added the points in there yet. 10-point lead for the Stuttgart Ricebirds, 38-28 over the Newport Greyhounds. Also want to mention holding on the extra point was Landon Melnichuk. I hope that Elliott Boyd's okay. I haven't seen him shaking up or anything. He held early in the game.
Yeah. But then you show that a few times with Melchuk out there, and
Yes.
you can set up that fake.
Yes.
With your quarterback there. So 2:04 left. It didn't take the Ricebirds long. 12 seconds. Cedric Hawkins put the Ricebirds back on the board. Lynn, and this game was 14-6 at halftime. We've seen a lot of points on the board here in the second half.
Yeah. 0-0 after the first quarter.
Yes, yeah. A lot of points here. And the rain has, of course, gone away now. No breeze at all. It's a fantastic night here, as it turned out.
Hossman has it teed up at the 40, set to kick, moves up, puts his foot into it, going to be short, end over end, goes out of bounds at the 35-yard line. And
if I was Newport, I would make us re-kick it. I would try to get a return on, but
back them up 5.
Yeah, I would, but they're not going to do that. So Ricebird defense back out there on the field.
Coach Brian Reardon at Newport in his first year, but not a new coach for the Ricebirds to face. The last 2 years, he's been the head coach at Southside Batesville.
That's right, in Southside Batesville, not in Stuttgart's conference anymore. But their old coach, Kenny Simpson, is back at the helm after a few years at Searcy. He is back as the head coach of Southside Batesville.
First down and 10 for the Newport Greyhounds at the 35-yard line. I thought if you kicked it out the 35, you'd get a 5-yard penalty, but maybe not, obviously. Braxton back to pass, getting some pressure,
Johnny Howard.
and he gets rid of it in the nick of time there. Johnny Howard, as you mentioned, Brent, came through there like a house of fire.
Johnny Howard has played great in the second half. He has been in on a lot of tackles. He has been through that line with the Greyhounds, and that line then may be getting a little bit tired because I'm sure that a lot of them go both ways. And
sure.
Boy, that speed from that defensive line of the Ricebirds is causing some problems here.
And plus, that Hawkins touchdown kind of took a little more wind out of the Greyhounds' sails. And, of course, they're out of timeouts as well. Ball's in the center of the field. Greyhounds, second down and 10. Wide outs on each side. Braxton back to pass and dumps it and drops.
Screen.
Intended receiver Christopher Young, and he started to run before he caught it.
Yeah, he sure did. He turned his head upfield just a little too early and was unable to come up with the ball. Third down and 10 now, 1:53 left.
Ricebirds on the road again next week, Brent, as they travel to another old foe.
Forest City. And you know that's a 5A school, and I don't think the Ricebirds haven't played a 5A school for a few years, have they? I mean, I think it's been a while since we.
I think you're right.
Since we played that. I know we played Valley View back in the day.
Braxton, the quarterback, rolling to his right, sidesteps the defender, looks, fires, got a man complete out at the 45-yard line. Going to have a first down. The Ricebirds converge on him there and bring him down at the 47-yard line.
1:40 left to go, and the clock rolling now.
Quickly fires out. Got number 1, Isaiah Kendall, complete, crosses midfield, gets his legs cut out from under him at that point. Defending there for the Ricebirds was Kendrick Hawkins.
Man, he was trying to get to the sidelines there, didn't quite get it. The clock's going to keep rolling. Five more yards for Kendall. He's up to 78 yards receiving.
Second down from the 47. Dumps it out. Incomplete. Crite was intended receiver on that one, and it incomplete. Not a very well thrown ball by Braxton on that one.
Well, he was trying to get rid of that one in a hurry there, and it was thrown short. Third down and 5. 1:07 left.
Forest City Mustangs, the Ricebirds have not played them since the 80s, Brent. So this will be an interesting
That's right.
trip.
That's right. I remember playing them, I believe, when I was a senior in high school, so that would have been the fall of '88, but I know that you'll...
And they played them in '87 as well. '87, '88, I think they made a little pass through the conference at that point.
I think so.
Oh, man, coming through like a house of fire, Cameron Harper, but he just misses the quarterback. He gets it off, and it's complete on the far sideline and out of bounds. I tell you what, Cameron Harper came bowling through there, and it's a good thing Braxton just took a little sidestep because he was fixing to get hammered.
Yep, just sidestepped him enough to get away. And a big play there for Newport. 58 seconds left, Lynn. This game's not over yet. If they put the points on the board, it'll come down to another onside kick.
Yeah, absolutely. First down and 10 from the Ricebird 23. Braxton back to pass, firing toward the corner of the end zone. It's going to be picked off by the Ricebirds. Coming back across the 10, 15. It's Kendrick Hawkins. 20, 25, 30. He's across midfield. Kendrick Hawkins puts a stop, and he keeps going. He's headed to Lennox.
There you go. Kendrick Hawkins read that one all the way. The ball was just a little bit underthrown, and Kendrick was right there, picked it off inside the 5 and runs it all the way back across the 50, and the Ricebirds will take over there.
And that'll pretty well do it.
That should do it, yeah, with 46 seconds left.
Ends the Hounds' hope as they had worked their way down, again threatening on the Ricebird end of the field. And as you mentioned, Brent, a quick score, and then an onside kick, and bam.
Yep.
You could have yourself a ball game. Now the Ricebirds go into our favorite formation.
That's right, that victory formation.
Victory formation.
Landon Melnichuk back in to take the snap. Cedric Hawkins back deep.
Julius Gaither is back there with them as well to make sure nothing gets out of hand. He takes a knee, and with 38,
that should do it.
36, that is it, because the Ricebirds will not have to snap it again. This one is in the books, and the Stuttgart Ricebirds will move to 2-0 on the season as they will defeat the Newport Greyhounds 38-28 here at Ned Mosley Stadium. Ricebirds 3/4 of the way through their non-conference schedule. And as we mentioned, a trip to Forest City next week to take on the Mustangs. And number 3 out there gets a nice hand from the Ricebird coaches as they make their way across. Coach Price out there shaking their hands. Nice show of sportsmanship there as the two teams meet at the center of the field, and the scoreboard goes to all zeros, and the Stuttgart Ricebirds have in the books final score 38-28 over the Newport